Good morning, team. How's everybody doing? Give me a shout out to my boy J24. Good morning to you. I see you in the building. Also, give a shout out to who I got in the building. Kato J. I got D Willie Thunder. I see y'all in the building, man. Thank y'all so much for coming through, man. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to my AR Trades. I see you in the building too, boss. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to my subscribers and my followers. Let me give a shout out to A Mile. I'm sure I'm saying their name right. Amil, I think Almil, I think that's how I said it, on YouTube. Not even give you a shout out for your super stickers, super thanks. Thank you so much for coming through. Twitch, I got the Unknown Drops, and Peter, thank you so much for the follows on Twitch. And also give a shout out to let me fix this. Shut up. Give a shout out to Muka Tanini, I think that's how you say it, on IG. Thank you so much for coming through, boss. Let me see who else I got in the building, man. Let me soon get the party started. So, and I apologize for coming in a little late too. Do apologize for that. I think that's everything. I think that's everybody who I have so far. So thank y'all so much. Let me go ahead and give y'all boom. Shout out to y'all. Take a little deep dive while we go into the. Let's go ahead and go into the conference room. Here we break down everything real quick. Close that out. All right. Let's rock and roll, team. Let's go. All right. We already, let me go ahead and drop down the economic calendar right now real quick, team. We already had the non-farm payroll that just came out, which caused that nice little drop on SPY. We did have that come out. Let me see. Yep, we had the non-farm payroll. Yep, the unemployment rate.
Accepting tips. Link.
Yeah, we know. Shut up. Like I said, the main focus that I was watching today again was the non-farm payroll. I was keeping my eyes peeled on that, and I'm gonna break down everything, my way of thinking, and Scrooge. I'm gonna go over everything. I see you coming through. Shout out to Scrooge. I'm gonna break it down because I know we was having a talk this morning, and I'm gonna break down everything, like my way of thinking as far as option trading and so forth.
G.
Good morning to y'all, Sean. I see you, boss. Let me go take a look at the the earnings calendar, which we didn't really have too much of nothing as far as the earnings calendar, but we did have a drop on GameStop. Tariq, good morning to you too, boss. And also, guys, as far as the tips, my tip page, we do have the card. We have the card set up now, guys, to where you can tip now. If you do want to give tips as well, it's at bit.ly/trades tips. So I do have that page now set up. We do have the card access. So you remember how when we first started with just PayPal, now we do have the card set up now. So if you ever want to make tips or whatever, we do have the card set up now. So I have access to it. So without further ado, guys, let me go ahead and knock all of this out, and let's go ahead and jump into our charts, guys. Let's go. Boom. All right, we back in the building, guys. Back in the building. Not Scrooge. I know we were talking, and I was talking about, and I know you're talking about how the options is like a casino. Now, I'm going to tell you what I do, and I'm going to break it down. Now, me, as far as options, I do patterns. I do straight patterns. I don't guess my way through it. I go specifically off of patterns. Like, this is why, I always got my chart setups already done. Let me break it down real quick on why, and I call these out, and I damn near work perfect to the T. Y'all guys know this because my alerts damn near be on point. So I did mention this. I said that we could get that little reverse on up. I told y'all to pay close attention because we're underneath this trend line, and that trend line does hold value because if we go back in the past, it held up as support and it also held up as resistance. So the reason why I was calling this area out, and I was calling out that 535 even yesterday. You remember I kept calling out the double tops because what did I say yesterday? I said yesterday we could possibly see a double top around where? 535.27. Didn't I not, guys? I called out my patterns based off of everything I seen set up. I seen the U shape. I seen the rotation. I paid close attention to details, and I paid close attention to my patterns and everything. I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, which is why I make the calls that I make. So yesterday, if we go back real quick before the bell rings, you remember up here. You remember I kept calling out what? Around 535, look, 535.27. I say 535.27 as we was coming here yesterday morning, and we popped up. I say keep your eyes peeled on 535.27 for a possible what? Double top. We hit it here after hours, and then we hit it here going into intraday. And what happened? One touch, two touch, fade, and then right here, what did I get in on my pullback, guys? I got in where after the bounce, right? Because we got got rejected right above that 50. Because you remember I told you the 50 was becoming overvalued. I told you the 50 has to act as support. I said once that 50 goes above your head on this indicator, what we got left? 10 seconds, guys. We got 10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game time. Here we go, guys. Boom. Now, why the market is still setting itself up and does look like an H pattern that's setting itself up, just kind of like on Nvidia that I called out. I said we can say possible H pattern. Boom, call that out as well. Look, called out my tops. Told y'all. See, I mean, you gotta understand. I pay close attention to details. Like that's why I make out the calls I make. That's why I put the lines I put. Because again, I understand patterns, I understand setups, I understand these methods. I've been doing this, and the reason why I'm saying this, I'm not saying this to say that I'm better than anybody. And Scrooge, and that's why I love you, and that's why I love you to death, man. And that's why like I said, I love you to death, and I know we speak on this. But again, guy, and Scrooge, I pay close attention to everything that you say. That's why. Before I do make my alerts, I break everything down to a science. I go over my patterns, I go over my setups, I go over my indicators. I make sure everything is right because I want to put out the right information to put money in people's pockets, right? So again, as this is taking place, it looked like an H pattern, right? That I'm normally always calling out unless we get back above the range of 533. But yesterday, I said I was calling out a what? I called out a double top. I said as we hit up here, I said guys, be on the lookout, and y'all can go back through my chats to see if I'm lying. I said 535.27. I said look for the possible double top of 535.27 for the possible pullback on down. And what happened? We got one touch, two touch, which equals a double top, and we started to pull back. Now, when I went in for my put opportunity, even though I didn't catch this, because remember I got in late because I was sick, what did I do? Instead of chasing down here, what did I tell you guys I was going to do? I wanted SPY to go back up above what? 534. I told y'all I was not getting in at 534 because I told y'all that we could see a possible move above 534, right? And that's exactly what I did. We bounced up, went above 534, which is when I executed my move, and then we caught that drop on down. Again, I pay close attention to details, guys. I put the pieces of the puzzle together. I look at my indicators. I look at my setups to make sure you guys win. And as you see, boom, we caught a successful pullback and we won on that trade. Now, yesterday I did say that I was going to go in for a call if we did this. Exactly what it did today. See, I wanted this yesterday, but we didn't go all the way down to the area that I wanted. See, we caught that pullback here in pre-market all the way down to 531.40, which I told y'all that was going to be another area. 531.40. You remember that was that breakout area to get to 534. Remember that. Because I always remember my prices. I always remember my prices. Now, this is what I wanted yesterday. Remember, I was waiting on this. I thought we were going to come all the way down to that same area that we got in pre-market yesterday, but we didn't get it. But what did I say? I said, if we don't come all the way down to this area, I'm not jumping in. And it's exactly what I didn't do. So as that went right back on up, I just canceled my whole plan. Because if it didn't go to the area that I wanted, I'm not chasing the market. So it finally went down to that area today, yeah. And you see the impact, right? You see the impact? 531.40. I called that out yesterday. Look what happened. 531.40. What we got? Boom. Nice pop. Nice move back on up. I was gonna go in for a quick scalp. Boom. Go up to 530 around this area and get out. So, guys, you gotta pay close attention to details. You gotta pay close attention to your price points. So I don't just call this stuff out just to call it and guess these stuff. Guys, I'm putting in the work. I'm like studying my ass off to make sure I'm giving you the best information as possible so you guys can win. So that's why yesterday, what did I tell y'all? I was not going to get in unless it did what? Go all the way down to the areas that made sense. What area made sense? Around 531.40. Because I remember all the breakout areas. I remember all the areas that we got to break out just to get up to these high points like this. Because what did we have to break above? 531.40 to get to what? 534 and 535. What happened today? What did we go down to? 531.40. See what I mean? So that's why, again, guys, if it's not touching my areas, I don't get in. Easy. If it's not going to the price points that I want, because again, guys, as I told y'all, if you have a certain price point in your head that you're trying to enter into the stock, wait for the stock to go to your value. Do not chase it. Just like I told you, when you chase behind something, 9 times out of 10, it's never going to go the way you want. In a relationship, in a stock market, when you go chasing and you start to steer away from the value that you know that you're worth, then it doesn't work out because that means you're chasing and you're losing. So if that wasn't going down to my value, I wasn't gonna swing it or I wasn't gonna go for it. Cool. That's letting me know that it's still holding. That's the first thing they told me in my mind. If we're not going all the way down up here, they still trying to hold in this channel. Okay, I let it go. So after that, as it went up, I said, okay, 9 times out of 10, if we keep going up without a healthy pullback, then that's letting me know we're gonna have a healthy rejection. So after this move here, because nine times out of 10, normally when we get a nice healthy pullback, it's setting up for something. It's setting up for a possible squeeze for the next day, right? If we would have got that pullback and that bounce, that means buyers would have moved in, we would have stayed on top of the trend line and started reversing our way back up in a U-shaped pattern, right? We didn't do that yesterday. So you gotta understand, when I'm watching the market move, my mind is rotating. I'm thinking about everything. So when I didn't see that pullback happening right here, I canceled my whole play because I didn't get the pullback I wanted because I didn't see a healthy pullback. We stayed in this channel, so that's letting me know we're going up towards these highs. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, so we still buy a brick wall. So there's no point in me going for a call yet. So we're still going up towards these highs, which is 9 times out of 10 telling me, okay, we might get a reversal. We may get a nice rejection now. That means we're going to come down. So that means I thought the opposite. So when I didn't see a pullback here, I was like, okay, we still standing in this area. That means we're going towards some resistance because we still in these high areas. We're still overbought. So now in my mind, we're gonna have more of a healthy rejection than a healthy bounce. So as you can see, look what happened. Boom, rejection, pullback. See? Easy. So, I mean, guys, my mind is always constantly my mind is doing this every single time. I'm just watching this. So don't think, guys, that I'm just looking at candles move. No. When I'm watching these patterns set up, in my mind is rotating. I'm thinking about pullbacks. I'm thinking about rejections. I'm thinking about these high days. I'm thinking about a lot of things. So again, yesterday, the fact is we didn't get that pullback and we stayed up here, I stayed away from it because I was like, okay, that means that we stand in these high areas and we keep going towards resistance. So in my mind, like 9 times out of 10, we're gonna get a rejection. We're gonna get a reversal because again, if you think about it, we go back to my chart here, my 180 chart here. I'm sorry, Queen. I'm gonna bring up NVIDIA right here. This is the first thing I was thinking about. I said, okay, that means we still up here. So we still hitting resistance. We still getting stuffed. So 9 times out of 10, if non-farm payrolls does come out, then we might get rejected. Then we might get a pullback. And this is exactly what happened. So as we got up here, what happened? Boom! We ran up to these highs, but what happened? We came right back underneath what? 530, 527. We came right back underneath it. Look what we ran up to and got rejected. Look across, look. 1 touch, 2 touch. Even though we broke up, look where the body of the candle at. 530, 527. Boom, rejected. Come on, guys. I mean, I can see this. I can see this stuff setting itself up. And I already knew where the bounce was going to be at. Why do you think I had my line already set at 535, 531.40? Boom. I already knew where the pullback was going to be because I thought the pullback at that area was going to be here yesterday. But we didn't get it to what? Today in pre-market. So in my mind, okay, this was what I wanted yesterday. Had we would have got this yesterday, I would have played a call back on up. But that didn't happen. We didn't go all the way back down here because this would have been a nice healthy bounce, a nice healthy pullback. Buyers would have been moving in. We would have been making more of a U-shape for a possible move back on up. But we didn't U-shape. We didn't do this. Let me show you. Let me show you what I mean, guys. We didn't do this. See, again, I'm thinking of patterns why the market is moving. See, had we would have got this, that probably would have been a different result. That probably would have been different. We would have been on a U-shape pattern. But we didn't do that. We did this. We stayed in a range. After that pullback, we stayed in these highs. We stayed around these little areas. We stayed around this little area, which is a good, healthy area for bears. This is still a bear's territory. So we were still hitting up here. So like I said, the minute I didn't see a pullback and we stayed up here yesterday, the first thing that came to my mind as we was crossing over into today, we still hitting resistance. We still at a brick wall. 9 times out of 10, I feel like we're gonna come back down. Boom! There we go. So come on, man. It's like I think about all this stuff as we go. So that's why I canceled everything. That's why I wanted more of a put opportunity. So as we bounced yesterday, now I'm thinking about the tops. So I was waiting on something like this yesterday, but we didn't get it. So because you already know with options, the market closes at 4:15. I was waiting. I was waiting for a move back up here, but we didn't get those highs until later on. Around 8 o'clock-ish? Well, not even 8 o'clock. Like late after the market closed, going into pre-market. Then we hit those highs, and then we got the reversal that we was intended. Boom, there it is. So as far as Nvidia's now you're underneath that main trend line. Now that trend line is gonna act like as a strong resistance until you get back above it, guys. And you have to understand that 50 is above your head. That is resistance. I told y'all, as long as that 50 moves on up and these cross over, that 50 is no longer a support. That 50 is now a resistance. That 50 is now a roof over your head. So that means that those two indicators, the 9 EMA and the 20, has to come down because they have to bring that 50 down with it. Because you got to bring this down to back down to a support level. I told y'all yesterday that 50 was oversold, overbought. I told you that the 50 was overvalued. I told you this, guys. I told you this yesterday that 50 was overvalued. I told you that that has to act as support. When it starts to go up away from a supportive area, that means that that's getting overvalued. It needs to come back down. I was screaming this out to you guys yesterday. I told you this. I said, if this goes up, that 50 is getting overvalued. So what needs to happen? The 9 EMA, the 50 needs to come down underneath it because it has to yank it down. It has to bring it back down to a supportive level, which is why I told y'all we was going to see a crossover on the 9 EMA and the 20, which we did get a little crossover, but we didn't get a deep pullback like I thought we was going to get. We wound up getting right back on up, got overextended again, and look what happened. You went right back underneath what? The 50. You see what I mean? That 50, because the 50 is still overvalued. The 50 needs to come back down, meaning that these indicators are going to come down to bring that indicator down back to the normal area, back to normal support. So again, until then, that 50 is going to hold up as resistance. That's now a roof over your head. It's no longer support. It's resistance. It's resistance. It's resistance. That 50 has to come back down. It has to come back down to support, because other than that, it's going to be a roof over your head. So that means the market is going to continuously pull back until that 50 comes back to a normal level where the 9 and the 20 can cross right back above it like here. So we need this to happen. We're going to need that 50. We're going to need that 50 to come down like the way it did here when it got overvalued. See how the 50 came on when the 50 was overvalued, right? The 50 was overvalued. What happened? You got that nice pullback because the indicators had to yank it down so it could have a successful cross back over. Now that 50 became what? Support. Look at the red line. Support. Now it's overvalued again. It needs to come back down again. So as you can see, it's above your head instead of underneath you. That's holding up as resistance, which means that we can see some more pullback until that 50 comes back down. So guys, I mean, you gotta understand how to read these patterns, man. You gotta understand these price points. It's real easy to see this, man. Right now, again, what did I tell y'all 9 times out of 10 was gonna bounce? I told you between 530.40 to 531.40. I told y'all this is what I wanted yesterday. I wanted these pullbacks way back down here. I told you guys this. I said I wanted it back towards these areas. Why did I call out 531.40? It was because 531.40 was a breakout area. I told you. Look, boom, right here. Prime example. Old resistance can turn into what? Support. Come on, man. I read all of this. I don't forget my numbers. I don't forget my prices. I called out 531 because that was a breakout area we needed to break out in order to get the 534, the 535, and all these areas. I called this. Look at this. Old resistance, 531.40, can turn into what? Support. Come on, man. Like, I'm screaming this out left and right. Guys, you got to understand the work that I put in to give y'all guys the best information. That's why I get frustrated, man, because it's like, I break this down to a science. I never forget my prices. I don't care how high we get. I never forget the past, guys. I never forget the freaking past. When I seen what I told y'all, 531 was what we needed to break out to get the 534 and so forth. I never forget my prices. 531, when we broke above 531, you gotta remember your old resistance levels, because 531 was a major resistance. Because look at the impact. We hit 531 and fell. Look at the impact of 531. That's how powerful 531 was on the downside. So you got to take that powerful impact and reverse it. So a powerful resistance can be a powerful support. So think about this. You got rejected at what? 531.40. Boom. Powerful resistance can be now what? After you get above it, can be a powerful what? Support. Come on, man. Come on, guys. I mean, I don't just call this out. I don't just throw numbers out of my ass. I do my homework. I do my research. You got to understand that. That's why I get so frustrated. And look where we're back on top of the trend line. That's what I wanted yesterday. Exactly what I was calling out. I wanted that pullback, stay on top of that trend line, get right back into that ascending triangle pattern for a possible squeeze. Now you see why I wanted it. Exactly what it's doing. Boom! Golly. Man, good morning. Man, I get frustrated, man, because like I try to tell everybody, I'll pay close attention to patterns, man. That's why I wanted the 531.40, so it can bounce back on up, get into this ascending triangle pattern for a possible move back on up towards the upside. I mean, that's why I was screaming at. That's why I wanted this yesterday. I thought it was going to come down to 531 yesterday, bounce off the trend line, and then move back on up. But obviously, we got to pull back to 531 today and then bounce back on up. But that's what I was aiming for. This was what I was aiming for. Came all the way down to 531, boom, bounced right back on up, got right back in that channel. Now you're still in this ascending triangle pattern. As long as this hold the trend line, you're still good to go back towards the upside. I'm gonna just say that. You back above that 5, right back on top of 533. I know, I'm sorry, AR. Because I'm so passionate about, because again, it's not just about me, AR, it's about you guys. Like, I try to put out as much information as I can for you guys to win. And sometimes, I have these arguments back and forth with with certain people, and I'm trying to break down everything down to a science. It does get a little frustrating, but because I'm so passionate about it. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm so passionate about it because these guys made me this way, and I thank them. Scrooge, AK-47, Active, Deck. These guys made me this way, and I love it. I love the passion, I love the drive, and I want you guys to be the same way. That's why I'm the way I am. Because it's because of these guys who made me what I am. And again, I thank them all. Again, AK-47, Scrooge, Active Trader, Zach, Sean, all these guys, and that's why I'm passionate. That's why I'm so confident as a trader. And again, y'all guys have to understand where I came from. And I'm gonna break it down. Why the market is still running. As long as you still hold this trend line, guys, you're still moving on up. So, as I was stating, guys, you have to understand where I came from. I was a trader. I was horrible at trading. I was definitely horrible at trading. Keep this on watch, guys. Keep your eyes still peeled on 534. Still keep your eyes peeled on 534. We still haven't rotated back above the indicators have not crossed back over towards the upside. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. So we can still see some downside. Just keep it on watch. So just keep it on watch right now. Watch between this 534 level and back down towards the 531.40 level. So we bounced off of 531.40. So let's see if 534 is going to be your top for today as far as our little bottom channel right now. So keep your eyes peeled on 534. So in order for us to get back up towards these highs, we need to get back above 534. So keep your eyes peeled. So at the moment, 534 is going to be resistance. That's your old high of day. So right now you're in a channel of 531.40 back up to 534. 534 is your tops. 531.40 is your bottoms. Because you can see right here, rotated down, it came back on up. So in order for us to get back up to these highs, we have to get back above 534. So just letting you know. But like I was saying, team, you have to understand where I came from, man. I'm gonna break it on down. I don't want to sound boring, but I think I need a lot of you guys to hear this so it can help you on out to let you guys know where I came from and why I'm the trader that I am now. Why I get so passionate. Why I get so amped up. Okay, guys, when I first came into trading, and I'm going to just be honest with you. I want to be as real with y'all as possible. I want to be very authentic with you guys, share my life, everything with y'all. Probably didn't say it before, but I'm going to repeat it again to those who don't know. Oh, did I put my stuff back on the volume? I did back on. Guys, okay, when I first started trading, I got big-headed. I was cocky. I thought I knew everything about stock trading. And come to find out, I didn't. I was taking hits left and right. At one point, I quit a plant job, thinking I knew everything about the market, and I took a gamble on my life and the people's life that depended on me. I quit. I was a 10-year job at the plant. I quit. Right? I had nothing else to lean on. I didn't have no YouTube. I didn't have no live stream. I didn't have none of this. I was leaning on myself, thinking I knew everything about the market. I had it all figured out. But when push came to shove and I started losing, reality started to hit. Damn, I walked away from a 10-year job working at the plant. Now all I have is stock trading and stuff, and I still don't know everything. Money started to dwindle. Money was going down. Now I'm stressing. Now I'm putting everybody through hell. Now I put myself in a position I was contemplating. I was depressed. I was becoming antisocial. I'm gonna be honest. I was contemplating self-deleting myself. I was contemplating that because I was at a low level in my life. I'm just gonna be honest. Low level in my life. I wanted to quit. I wanted to quit everything. I wanted to quit stock trading. I wanted to quit life. I was so selfish. I didn't think about how it was going to affect my kids if I outed myself being stupid. But through the grace of God and through the grace of God of a praying family and positive people, I found a positive through the negative. I weathered the storm. Through the grace of God, I got on my hands and knees. I told God, I'm sorry for being stupid. I'm sorry for being so selfish. I'm sorry for always asking and always questioning you when I know I shouldn't question you. I was always questioning God, why me? Why am I going through this? Not thinking about, man, they probably got people going through worse. I'm like, dude, you got a roof over your head. They got people that's living outside on the streets by a stop sign, hold 'em sign, begging for food and money. What are you complaining about? So it's like, get your act together. Better yourself. Become a better person. Understand the damn stock market. If this is what you want, then you got to put in the work. You need to put aside the bullshit. You need to put aside watching all this random crap, watching Instagram, watching World Star, watching everything outside of the market. You need to put all of that distraction off to the side, get yourself back into focusing, and become a great trader you know you can be. And through the help, again, through a praying family, through supportive people, I found my way through out of the negativity, back into the positivity. I started to understand the market a little bit better. Now I started to get a better understanding. Now I was understanding what I was doing wrong. Now I was getting a better understanding on, damn, I was chasing. Damn, I was chasing the tops. Damn, I was chasing the bottom. Everything started to just come into fruition. Everything started to come into understanding. Now I understood what I was doing wrong. Now I understood why when I would get into the market here, it would go against me. Now I start to understand it. This is where my patience came in at. Like the way I am now my patience started to kick in because now I understood that I don't have to jump in the market as soon as the bell ring or be desperate and emotional to jump in a trade just because I want to trade. I had to figure these things out, guys. That's why I came up with the Breaking Bad method. I had to erase all of my bad in order to become a better trader. I had to have more patience. I had to have a better work ethic. I had to have a winning mindset that no matter what the market throws at me, I was going to find a way through. I was going to find a pattern. I was going to find something that spoke to me to put me on the better side of the market versus the downside. Because I know what a lot of you guys go through. I've been through it. I've been through having a game plan or having a trading plan, but as soon as it's time to execute, I hesitate on it. I procrastinate. I'm second guessing myself. I'm overthinking. It's like right when it's time to press the button to enter, I get scared. Let me stop. But then it goes my way. Then it goes the way I wanted to. Now I'm chasing because I'm frustrated. Now I'm in that woulda, shoulda, coulda position. Damn, I should have pushed the button. Damn, I could have pushed the button. If I would have pushed the button, damn, I would have been up this price. Damn, I would have made this amount of money. God damn, I'm frustrated. So now I'm turning that frustration into FOMO. Now I'm chasing behind the market. Now I'm making my emotions even worse. Now, oh damn, now I'm losing. Guys, just calm down. Just chill out. Have a game plan, understand the market, try to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Again, what I do is when I trade now, guys, I put all my days together. Instead of looking at just one day, like an intraday, like just today, like if I just look at today, how could I see a pattern if I wouldn't have put yesterday and day before together? How would I not see this pattern? If I was just let me move this over to the side. Okay, if I push this over and I'm just looking at intraday right here, can I see a pattern other than just pre-market and intraday? Can I see any other pattern other than this? No, I couldn't see a clear, detailed pattern. But if I put my days together, yesterday and day before, I get a good vision. I get a better understanding. If I go a little bit outside of the box, just a little bit further out, I get a better understanding. So if I go a little bit out further, I can see another setup. I can see a trend line. I can see another, you see how you can put the piece of the puzzle together and you get a better understanding of the market? See what I mean? That's why you got to sometimes go outside of the time frames to get a better understanding of what the market is, where your overall support is, where your overall resistance is, to kind of get a better understanding. So when I was going through my career, I started to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Why do you think I'm so patient now? Because I'm watching patterns from even the past, just to see if it all makes sense. Again, if I would not put these days together, if I would not put my days together, like I said, if I would just focus on here, I'm sorry, you can't even see it. I do apologize. Yeah, right here. If you just focus on this, do you see any other patterns behind you because you're not focused on the past? You can see nothing, right? So you gotta include the past to get a better understanding of the entire market's movement. Because Had I would have not went into the past, how could I not see that the market went from a downtrend and started to transition back to an uptrend? You see what I mean? If I wouldn't included the past, I would not see all of this. I'll be still trying to guess where the market is going. I'll still be trying to just jump in the market in any price point, just guessing. But if you start to look outside the box, team, you'll see a better understanding. Your patience start to kick in. You have more of a better trading mindset. Versus just being impatient and just jumping in and guessing. And man, we're doing, like asking all these million questions to other people, and you can have the answers to it as well. Oh man, where should I get in at? Oh man, what is doing this? What is doing that? Instead of asking other people questions, you put yourself in a position where you can ask yourself that same exact question and answer that same exact question by just figuring it out. That's it. Because I know a lot of you guys hit me up, man, Jay, what's the next opportunity? Man, where's resistance? Man, where's support? All I'm trying to do, guys, is put you on my mindset level. That's why I do what I do. That's why I have all these lines. That's why I have these patterns set up, so you can kind of have that same mindset. I'm not saying trade like me, but have the same mindset, kind of thinking outside the box, getting a better understanding, putting yourself in a better position, and not trying to guess the momentum. It's like, oh man, should I go for a put opportunity? Oh, should I go for a call opportunity? Am I on the right side of momentum? Am I on the wrong side of momentum? So that's why I try to put your minds kind of into minds to have you think like me, so you'll be more of a comfortable trader. You don't start to procrastinate so much. You'll be more comfortable with your entries and your exits. So, but I do apologize for ranting. I do apologize, but I just wanted to share my life, and I just wanted her to share my way of thinking as a trader, because I want you guys to be great traders as well. Because again, I came from the bottom. I struggled. I went through the pressure behind trading. I didn't think I was gonna be great. I thought I was a loser. I thought everything negative about myself. But look where I'm at now. I'm happy. I'm positive. I'm always calling out plays. I'm clapping with you guys. I'm rooting you guys on. I'm doing everything because, again, y'all have to understand where I came from. And I just want y'all to be in the same area of success where I'm at, guys. That's it. Because I love you guys to death. I want y'all to be successful. You are my family. I don't care if it's on Twitch side, YouTube side, Tradecaster side. You guys are my family. And I'm going to rock and roll with y'all guys till my very last breath, until the day I die. So I'm going to help you guys be successful. I'm going to continue that mission. And I'm going to keep doing what I got to do. I'm going to continue to keep doing God's work. So best believe that. So let's get back into trading. I do apologize for the rant, but again, I love you guys enough to just break down my life and just to show you guys that no matter what you go through, it's always going to be a brighter day. You're going to always weather the storm. Don't ever think negative of yourself. Take care of you, because you're always going to make it through. I made it through. I'm a living testament of that, and I'm here right here, guys. I'm proud. I'm happy. I'm not working a 9 to 5 anymore. I'm blessed. And I want you guys to be blessed as well. And we're going to keep rocking and rolling. So, thank you. So, I apologize about that. But I had to break it down, man, because I care about you guys, man. If I didn't care, I'll just go straight to stock trading and just, But I care about you guys, man. I care a lot about y'all guys, man. Y'all been here for me. I want to be here for y'all. So, I do apologize about the rant, but I care about you guys, man. I do. I really do. So let's rock and roll, though, man. Happiness, happy vibes. Friday, let's rock and roll, man. and Vandy, that's why I'm doing my best to give y'all, as much as advice and opportunities. And like I said, I'm trying to put y'all into my mindset so y'all can see what I see. So it don't be looking like I'm just throwing out prices or guessing things. So y'all can see exactly what I see. So that's why I'm doing my very best that I can, so you guys can be comfortable. Yeah, so you guys can be comfortable. Because I want y'all to be comfortable like me. Because y'all notice how when I take trades, do I panic? Nope. Do you see me procrastinating? Nope. The only thing I get frustrated sometimes with is that sometimes I may go too low in my entries. Sometimes I may do that. But I do have an idea. I do have a trading plan. But as you can see, you never saw me hesitate on a trade or second guess myself. I let y'all know the prices, where I'm trying to get in at. If it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. If it don't go my way, I scrap my plan. All right, I think about something else. So I go to plan B, plan C, plan D, plan whatever I can to, create my trade. So right now, what I'm doing, we right back on top of what? We right back on top of this trend line, right? Because we got that bounce at around 531.40. Again, I don't control the market. Where did the market bounce at? Right around my line. Again, I don't control it. I didn't tell SPY to come down to my entry. So think about it. How did I know it was gonna bounce right up? I did my homework, guys. I did my research. Again, I'm not guessing this. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not a mind reader. All I did, I had my line already set here. I've been calling 531.40 for the longest. I've been calling that since yesterday. I wanted 531.40 pullback. So we got it today, and look where it pulled back down to, 531.40. How did I figure this out? Think about it. How did I know this it was gonna bounce around that price? You know, same thing for NVIDIA. How I knew, like yesterday, how I knew NVIDIA was gonna bounce around 1180. You know, even though we're still looking weak, but how did I know we was gonna bounce around that 1180 mark? 1180. How did I know that? I did my homework. Called it out. So, but the thing is, I mean, guys, you just gotta have a game plan to understand. Right now, but NVIDIA does look like it's on a downtrend. I mean, look right here, you can see a pattern. Look, downtrend. Look, all you gotta do is put your line together, put the pieces of the puzzle together. See that? Downtrend. Until you break back above, excuse me, until you break above the key levels. But yeah, guys, it's not hard to see these guys. Just stop overthinking. Stop overthinking. Please stop overthinking. When the answer is right here in your face. See that? Downtrend. We crack what? The channel, our main up channel. So what that means you have to do now, you have to make a down channel. So let's do this. Let's take a duplicate copy and go this way and see where we can find some areas that makes perfect sense. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out, because I know we bounced twice around this little area. So we had more of a strong move here. Then we had another little move here. So we're kind of on this little downtrend until we get back in the uptrend. So the only way, I'll put it like this for NVIDIA. The only way we can get out of this little potential downtrend setup, this downtrend channel, is if we get back above 1200 and get us right back into this this green trend line. Why do I say this green trend line? Let's go back to it real quick, guys. This is why. Let's go back. Go back a little further. Go back. Let's go back a little further out. Because you see on how powerful that green trend line is? Anytime he was on top of it, look at the powerful movement. So if we can get back above that green trend line, which we need to get back above 1200, that'll put us right back into what? That'll put us back into this channel for a continuation squeeze back towards the upside. So, but right now, we're underneath the trend line, which you already know is very powerful when we're using it on the upside. Can 9 times out of 10 be very, very powerful now on the downside because we're underneath what? We're underneath that trend line that used to hold us up as support. Because you got to remember, strong support can be strong resistance. So as you're hitting this trend line, on the opposite side, you could be hitting a wall over and over where you could continue this channel. But you see how quick I put a solution together? Now that we done cracked out of this channel, the main channel, we are on a downward channel. You notice that? All I did was find a solution that fast. I found a solution that fast. So how to figure out a solution on a reverse? We just got to get back up towards this what? Trend line. Because that was very dependable. Because every time we hit that trend line, what would happen? You had a nice movement back on up. You had a nice movement back on up. You had a nice movement back on up. So that was a very powerful support. But you have to understand, we reversed it. We're underneath it. So we have to treat that support as now resistance until we get back above it. So anytime we hit up here, possible resistance, which is going to be around where? 1200. So now we have to look at a rotation towards this way until we find some more common ground. So how low, if we do fall, how low can we go? Let's see. All right, what are areas that we could not break out before that we had to break out to get to this key area? Let's go back down a little bit further. Let's go down to some areas that make sense. So let's go down around this little key area here. We had a little bit of stuffing because you gotta put your, like these areas that make sense. So we have to figure out a solution, a common area that is going to try to pull back down like a magnet if it continues to pull back. We definitely got to look at some areas where we got stuff until the breakout. So let's take let me take a duplicate copy, move this line up here. So let's try to figure out something. Let's figure out it's around this area because you had to get above, you had to break out of this area to get to this area. So let's see. Let's pay close attention. So let's try to do the very best we can. So we know every time we hit up here, we got rejected. We hit up here, see what I mean? So think about it. Okay, look. So let's put the pieces of the puzzle together, right? See how you couldn't break above that level? Couldn't break above that level until we got that squeeze? All right, what is this? This is going to be around 1158-ish. So you notice that? You rotated out from that area and then look, like a magnet. See that? See how easy? But you see that though, guys? See how easy we put the pieces of the puzzle together? You see that on the video? So we take off all of this. Look. Okay, look. Let's take off this line. Let's do this real quick. Let's take off this. Let's take off this. Let's take off this. Let's take off this. Take off this. Take off this. And we're going to focus on just this line here, right? Okay, because where did we get stuffed at before the breakout? Think about it. We hit, fall, hit, fail. Sorry, hit, fail, hit, fail, hit, fail, hit, fail, right? So that's gonna be like a pivot, right? Because anytime you, it was bearish because every time you hit, you rotate it underneath it, right? You rotate it underneath this key level until you broke above it. So think of a rotation. Think of a rotation going above that pivot and back down to that pivot like a magnet. So we're trying to put the piece of the puzzle together, guys. We're trying to put it together. So let's figure this out. Let's figure this out real quick. I'm trying to help you guys out. Let's figure it out. So we had to break above this key level to get towards the upside, right? So we had to what? We had to rotate from these bottoms, get up to this top to rotate back on around where? Around this key level here. So it's gonna be like a magnet. You leave from it, you return to it. You leave from it, you return to it. You leave from it, 9 times out of 10, you're going to return to it in due time. So look how easy we figured that out. Look how easy we figured that out. By again doing what? Thinking outside the box. So you notice that because what area did we need to break out to even get to this? Why? As we are falling, it's a certain area that is trying to pull back down to. What is that pivot point? 9 times out of 10 is going to be around this 511.58, 511.60-ish area. Because again, what? Every time we hit, we fall. We hit, we fall. We hit, we fall. Remember, before we crossed over to this side of the field, this area was the bearish side. Remember, this was the bear side. I'm going to put BR. Now that we crossed on this side, this is a bull side. See that? You notice the difference? You see how the bodies of the candles could not cross until we got that breakout? Look at the bodies. See? Look across the board. Look. None of the bodies could cross. None of the bodies could cross until we got that breakout, until we got that squeeze above what? This key level, right? So you got to think about it this as a magnet. So every time you go up to it, you pull away from it. You go right back to it. Pull away from it. You go back to it. You pull away from it. Go back to it. You pull away from it. Like a magnet, right? So if we pulled up like a magnet on the downside, because think about it. If we okay, let's do this. If we flip the chart upside down, right, and this was support, you see how you kept bouncing, you kept bouncing, you kept bouncing, you kept bouncing, you kept bouncing? Okay, so now flip it back the right way. So right here, where we at? And how much room do we have back this way? You notice it? Pay close attention. We're gonna figure out NVIDIA together. We're gonna figure out NVIDIA together. If this thing keep pulling, where can it pull down to? Where's that ultimate area that NVIDIA is trying to pull down to? All you gotta do is think of a pivot point. What was the area that we could not break out before, that we not broke above, that we can utilize as support, right? Look around this area. Because as we go across the board on this green line, right, the bodies of the candles could not cross it. Look at it. Look. Could not cross. Could not cross, could not cross, could not cross, could not cross. Got a little wick here, but the body still not crossed until we got a breakout. So you notice that? You notice the candles can never cross this area until we got that squeeze above it, and then it utilized it as support, and then bounced and jumped and then made a nice move on up. You notice that? So where's it trying to go back to 9 times out of 10? You're rotated from that pivot on up, back on down. See that? So 9 times out of 10 is going to treat this area somewhat of a magnet. So if we are going back down this way, 9 times out of 10 is trying to go back to these lows. Now, don't get me wrong. We can still bounce before we get there. Don't get me wrong. But it seems like the ultimate area that it's trying to get back down to is this old breakout area. So keep that in mind. But you see how we put that together that quick? You see that? Boom. Easy. Easy. Easy, guys. We figured that out that fast. We figured that out. Look. Boom. Now y'all see the clip, but now that I broke it all down, now you see how you can see it though, right? Now you see how that vision, now you can see it? That's crazy, huh? How y'all didn't notice, how y'all didn't look at it before. All y'all seen was NVIDIA spiking, but not knowing what was gonna fall down to. Now that you got a clear vision, it's better to see it though now, huh? So if you take your 30-minute time frame, put a line across around at 11:58 or 11:58.50, whatever you want to call it, put it around this key area, bet 5 you'll see a better vision. Like, do me a favor real quick. Take your 30-minute time frame. Without any other indicators. 30-minute time frame and only put just this line around 11:58.50 and watch. And you'll be like, damn, I see it. Tell me I'm lying. Do it right. Do it real quick, guys. Go in your 30-minute time frame on NVIDIA. Put a line around at 11:58.50. Right across the board, and then tell me if you see it. Now you see a clear vision. See how quick we did it? See how quick? We figured it out that fast. Boom. That quick. Easy. Easy money, baby. Easy money. So as this pull back, now you got a clear vision on what we could pull down to.
Tarek 147 says, Jay, I am thinking algorithms are still in buy mode and market goes higher today. Thoughts, sir?
On what? On spot. Which AT on which stock you talking about? SPY itself? Or you talking about Nvidia? What you talking about?
Tarek 147 says.
Oh, IWM.
IWM.
Let me see how I can do this. IWM. Let's see. Let's take the overall vision. Let's take a look at the overall. Let's see. How can we see a pattern? Let me take. Let's see. Let's see real quick. Let's see. Let's take a look. So we know we got tops up here. Boom, boom, boom. Trying to look at it real quick because you're rotating right now. You rotate it up, you rotate it down. So where is this area at? That looks like around 200. Well, you're already bouncing off 200 because you notice the rotation around 200. So it looked like 200 already. So let's see if we can hurry put that together real quick. So 200 here. Because you can see right here, you topped out at. I mean, when you bounce at, when you keep bouncing at, that's 200. So we figured that out already. So we figured that part, that fast. Let's see. All right, so let's think about the rotation. Where is your highs and where is your lows? So around 1250 is your tops. So around let's see real quick. So around 1250 look like a top up here. All right, top, and look like a bottom around 190. Yep, forgot to make a duplicate. My bad. Let's see. Duplicate 190. That look like a support area where it bounced at 190. Around here, real quick. Booyah! So it's like, man, once you start to put the pieces of the puzzle together, it kind of gets a little easier to read it. So, all right, we know where the bottom's at when you bounce. We know the tops where you got rejected. So now we know that as long as you stay above 200, stay in that 200 range, you got room to rotate back up towards the upside. We know if you lose 200, you got room to rotate back down towards the downside. So we figured that out. Boom, 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 right quick. So as long as you hold 200, if you lose 200, you got room to rotate back down this way. How's the indicator? Well, you still got some resistance over your head, so you do still look weak. So I'm gonna be honest with you, you still look weak. You still look weak a little bit. Still somewhere like this. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can see it from a trend line standpoint. If I can see it from an, you're already cracking that, so that ain't looking good as far as on the upside. Let me see. You are downtrending. See, you hit, you fall, you hit, you fall, you hit, you fall. Cracking that uptrend slightly, going back this way. So I see more weakness. Yeah, I definitely see more weakness right now. Who asked me that? Yeah, Tariq. I definitely see a little bit more weakness, but the main focus right now, you gotta, as long as you hold 200, you still have room to rotate back up towards the upside. I'm trying to figure out how this is moving. Is it moving by fives? Or is it moving by, I'm trying to figure out how the prices are moving on this bad boy. I'm trying to figure this out as I go. Let's see. All right, you bounced off of 200, trying to get back on top of this level here. I'm trying to see if I see more sellers than, nah, I'm see more sellers. Cause it looked like you went up and then you went down. You kind of did like a red to green. Cause you kind of notice, Tariq, you notice how once you bounce, you had green, and then you got rejected, you see red. So it kind of looked like you did a green to red move. It's like you're doing a green to red, so you kind of rotating back down this way. So I definitely see a little bit more downside. I definitely see more of a downtrend this way. So I definitely see more bearishness than bullishness right now. But do you see what I see though, Tariq? You see what I see? So I definitely see a little bit more weakness than. So let me see. I mean, it's trying to hold, but I definitely see more weakness on the like more on the downside this way, kind of downtrending. So I definitely see that, like you're moving.
47 says, yes, thanks.
Yeah, because it's like you broke that trend line when you were on an uptrend at one point. But like I said, the only thing to save that or convert that over, you need to get back on top of look like, what is this? What do we need to cross to get back towards the upside to hold that for sure? You bounced here. What is this? Yeah, definitely gotta get back on top of this trend line if you want to see more upside. But I do see more downside. Like we're getting weak. We're getting weak. That 50 is above your head. I definitely see more weakness. I definitely see the indicators turning, basically curling down than up. I definitely see more red coming down. Because again, you go from a green to red move where you're definitely getting more weakness. Because this way you had buyers, despite the red candles. Now I see sellers this way. So I definitely see more weakness trying to head back down towards that 200 mark this way. So I definitely see more room coming back down. But the main key, you got to hold above 200. Yeah, no problem, Queen. But yeah, I definitely see more weakness. I mean, I can see it here. Look, you can see it here. Like you almost got like an H pattern setup where you got that nice red candle, and you're gonna hit up towards a certain area where you probably will get rejected and come right back on down. Because even your indicators has crossed over on IWM where your 50 is above your head. That's resistance. Your 9 MA is at the bottom instead of the top. That's a clear sign of bearishness. So yeah, definitely keep your eyes peeled on that, Queen. A king. Oh, did I say that right, Queen? Please say I'm saying it right. God, I'm just trying to learn everybody. I'm sorry. Let me just say boss. Let me just say boss. Let me say that. All right, let me go back. Spy. Okay. All right, spy. Now we back above 34. Okay, let's put us back in this channel. Still on top of this trend line. So as I was saying, we got back above 534. So now let's put you back in that channel 534 to 535 27. Because you gotta remember, look where the body of the candle is. Do not lose focus. Body of the candle is still at 535.27. We still haven't got back above it. Again, you got that squeeze, but notice where the body is, guys. Notice where the body is. Coldplay, engineer. Pay close attention to details. You remember, even though you got an upper wick above 535.27, where's that body? Look where that body is at. The body still had got above what? 535.27. See that? Rejection. Even though you got this little spike. Rejection. 535.27. I'm not going to let go of that number, guys. I'm not letting it go. And the next area you're going to have is 534. Well, before you get up to 535.27, do remember, around 534.50 is what you need to get back above. Because that's the area I jumped in. And I remember that specifically because 534.50 was the area I got in on that rejection. 534.50 was that pullback I got in on. So don't forget about 534.50. So you got to get back above 534.50 to continuously move this way. So keep your eyes peeled. In order to get to 535, you got to get it back above 534.50. Because I do remember that specifically because that was the area I got in at for that pullback. That's why I remember that number. So 534.50 is when we bounced back on up and I got in right there at that VWAP, 534.50, boom, came back on down, but then you got back on top of it. So do remember, you was on top of it at one point, now you're back underneath it. So 534.50, keep your eyes peeled on that too. 534.50. And you do have that 50 right above your head that's lining up right with the 534.50 and that 20 EMA. So keep your eyes peeled to see what's going to happen at this 534.50. All right, we pushing. Keep your eyes peeled, 534.50. Keep your eyes peeled. Can we hold above it? Even though we may push, can we hold and close above it? Can we hold and close above 534.50? All right, take all this off. Keep your eyes peeled. 534.44 right now, 45. Still testing. Even though we pushing, you have to break and hold above it. You gotta break and hold above it. Just because you're pushing doesn't mean that. Let's see. It gotta hold. It gotta hold and stay. It gotta close. It has to close. Right now, look at your 30-minute time frame. You gotta close. And stay above 534.50. What we got left? We still got some time left on this candle. So let's see. Can we stay above 534.50? Gotta stay above it. For that continuation push back up towards the upside. 534.50 struggling a little bit. Gotta get above it. Keep your eyes peeled, team. 534.50. 534.50 up to that 535 mark. There we go, pushing. Let's see. Keep your eyes peeled. 534. I'm just watching the price. 534.50. See? Just keep my eyes peeled. As long as you stay on top, you can start to build a support line on that for the continuation push back up towards the upside. 534.50. You gotta hold above it to get you back here. Gotta hold above that key level. You gotta turn that resistance back into support. Gotta return resistance back into support. So let's see. Keep your eyes peeled and watch it on a 3-minute time frame as well, too, team. Watch it on a 3-minute time frame as well. So 534.50. Keep my eyes peeled on that. Let me put a line on that too as well. Let me make a duplicate copy. As long as you hold that key level. So let's make another line. 534.50. All right, right here. All right, trying to hold the support. You can see that on the 3-minute. So let's see. Gotta hold above it. Gotta hold above 534.50. But you see how I can read this? See how easy it is to read it? It's not hard, guys. I understand the price points already. So if I already put it like this, engineer, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to read this stuff. Okay, we know that we're in a channel, right? We're in a channel of what? 534 at the moment because we got back above 534, but what's above your head still? 534, 535.27. Is because so you gotta think about this channel. You still gotta think about this channel. So you still got room. As long as you hold 534, you still got room to rotate back up towards these highs. So keep that in mind. As long as you hold 534.50, you still got room to rotate back up towards 534, 535.27. As you can see, like a magnet, doing like a nice little U shape. You see that? Trying to do like a little red to green move. You slowly see the pattern though, right? You see that? You see that, engineer? You see the pattern? See how it's doing red to green? Red to green. You see that? Pay close attention. You're going right back up. So that means that if you put these green candles together, all right, think about this, guys. Imagine we put those three green candles together. So that means we have to make a what? Almost a 2-hour time frame? Because that'll merge them together. Because right now it's 30 minutes. So I know if I put it to an hour, it's gonna merge at least 2 of them together. So watch. If I go to an hour time frame, watch. You'll see what I mean. So if I go to 10 to an hour, see how it merges it together? So you'll see more of a better impact. So if I was to go to do I have a 2-hour? I don't think I have a 2-hour, do I? Yeah, I might need to make one. Let me see. Real quick. Time frame, boom, 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 daily, 1 day. No, what it was daily. Should be daily, ain't it? Excuse me. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. All right, 10 day, 2 hours. 10 day, 2 hours. 10 day, 2 hours. Do they got 2 hours? Yep, they do got 2 hours. So 10 day, 2 hours. Let me hurry up and use that one real quick. Yep, 10 day, 2 hours. All right, cool. Apply that real fast. 10 day, 2 hours. Watch the candle. Watch the candles. See that? Boom. There you go. So if I put it on 2 hours, now you can see that green candle is engulfing that red candle. You notice that? So now that I went to a 2-hour time frame, put all those green candles together, you see it a little bit better. You see it better now? That's crazy, huh? See that? See how that green candle is engulfing it? Now that I went to a bigger time frame, I went to a 2-hour time frame instead. See that? So let me take off. Let's focus back on. Let me take off this line here. So we're gonna focus on the upper channel that we're in right now. We're back above 34. So let's just focus on this. Let's focus on this little channel going back up towards these highs. So you notice how that green candle is engulfing that red candle, so that's showing that there's way more bias, way more bullishness. You notice that? Now that I put it on a 2-hour time frame with all the candles merged together, now you see that big one solid candle. So right now, still pushing. So right now that green candle is definitely engulfing that red candle. So right now, let's see. So that means as long as you hold above 534.50, it has to hold. You hold 534.50, you'll get that continuation push towards that 535. So the way that it's going, gonna get a little pullback, of course, gonna get a pullback. But the overall movement still looks a little bullish. So let me see. I'm gonna keep it on watch. So we got back above 534. Got back above 534. Now you're trying to get back, stay above 534.50. 50 cents away from 535. Still trying to move up towards the upside. See, it's gonna get a little pullback, but the initial target is trying to reverse back up towards the upside. It's kind of trying to do like somewhat of a U-shaped pattern almost. I mean, it look ugly as hell, but I mean, it's kind of doing like a red to green. How you going? You fell from that 535.27, and it's trying to go right back up to it like a magnet. You notice that? You leave from 535.27, you return back to 535.27, kind of like a magnet. It's yanking it right back up to that price point. Y'all notice that though? You notice how it's yanking it right back up to it? You fell from it, and boom, rotating right back to it. Y'all notice that? So what I'm saying, you gotta pay close attention to detail. All you're doing is building like a somewhat of an uptrend back up to 535. I'm gonna try to build like an ascending triangle pattern. So if you look at it on a 3-minute time frame, you can clearly see an uptrend doing this. You can clearly see a buildup trying to get its way back up to 535.27. It's trying to cross back on this side of the field. So basically, your bulls are trying to cross over towards this side. It's trying to cross over that level. So again, as long as you stay underneath this, this is bearish. This is like the bearish field, because the bears keep on holding you down underneath this certain price point. It's trying to get above it to get on the bullish side. And look at that bullish momentum. Look at this. Look at that. That green candle is engulfing. That green candle is engulfing the crap out of that red candle. You notice that? Look how powerful that green candle is. And this is on a 2-hour time frame. 2-hour time frame. See that? All because I merged all my candles together. Now if I go back to a 30-minute time frame, it's gonna split all the candles up. Watch. So if I go back to a 30-minute time frame, it's gonna split them up. So watch. If I go to 10 minute 30, watch this. See? Splits it up. Notice that? It splits it up. But if I go to a 2-hour time frame, you'll see a way bigger picture. See that? It's trying to slowly engulf that red candle back up towards the upside. Slowly trying to engulf that old red candle. So, I mean, you can clearly see that. After this little bounce, buyers started moving in. Buyers are definitely pushing because I told y'all that powerful impact was going to be around 531.40, right? So I told y'all that. So if I make a duplicate copy this, 531.40, show y'all where that bounce was at, 531.40. Came all the way from that massive move here, that pullback. Buyers moved in immediately, got you right back on top of that trend line. You're still in the ascending triangle pattern setup still. Everything's still trying to move up for the possible squeeze back up towards the upside. Today is Friday. You know how we normally go on short squeezes, so it is definitely gearing up for a possible what? If we do continuously get that push and those buyers keep pushing back on up, look at your indicators. I mean, everything's trying to cross back over. Pay close attention. That those buyers are slowly trying to move it back up towards the upside, slowly trying to ride that trend line. Slowly trying to ride that trend line back up towards the upside. So keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. So let me go back to the 30-minute, our normal time frame. So what would need to happen now? On your 30, we definitely need to see that crossover back up towards the upside. We need to get those indicators above that 50, where we can get that nice little crossover like this, where we fell underneath the 50, and then you cross right back on top of it. Pay close attention to your yellow, to your orange line, your blue line. When you fell underneath the 50, which is the red line, and then you slowly cross right back above it. So watch this and see if we get that crossover back up towards the upside. So let's see if we can get these indicators, especially the blue indicator, because you got to get that blue indicator to the top, because that's your leader. That's your leader. Because anytime that blue indicator is on top, the market goes up, because that's the leader, is leading it. So we need the leader to go from the bottoms and rotate its way back up to the top. It needs to get back above the 20. It needs to get back above the 50, which is already above the VWAP. So there go that strong push, as I was telling y'all. There you go. Red to green. I told you, yanking it up like a magnet. So right now, slowly yanking it up like a magnet. Look, pay close attention. See that? It's pulling it right back up to where? 535.27. I told you, it's just a rotation. It's a rotation. You got you right back on top of that trend line. Still set itself up for a possible ascending triangle squeeze. If those buyers can get that push above 535.27 and get that push and hold above, we can definitely see a nice squeeze, because the market has definitely reversed how we fell, and we started to slowly rotate right back up, trying to engulf that red candle. Definitely engulf that red candle. So pay close attention to details. So as long as you hold, again, you just have to stay above 534.50. See how you're still kind of struggling on top of it? You have to hold that. As long as you can hold it, and we'll definitely have room to move back towards the upside. We'll definitely have room to move back on up. So just keep your eyes peeled. 534.50. 534.50 is going to be key. 534.50 is going to be key, because you already pulled back to 534, so you already tested it. I'm not saying that we can't test 534 again, but we have moved up 50 cents. So now that we moved up 50 cents, we have to utilize 534.50, because you're only 50 cents away from 535. So that's why I'm calling out 534.50. You got to definitely stay on top of 534.50 in order to get to 535. If not, you will pull back down to 534. So I'm just letting you know that's going to be key to get back up to 535. You got to stay on top of 534.50, on top of this range, to get your way back up to 535. I mean, right now we're battling. We're battling around at 534.50, as you can see. You can see the numbers clearly moving. 534, now we're up 534.60. It's trying to turn it into support. Trying to turn 534.50 into support. When your buyers are trying to push slowly, it's still going this trend line. So you see that? The trend line is still continuing. I'm trying to break everything down to a science until I see that push above 535.27. So therefore, you can see that. You see how I call these plays out. So right now, I mean, I'm just breaking it down slowly, guys. I'm breaking it down slowly, bit by bit, as we're slowly climbing back up to 535.27. I'm trying to break everything down to you guys. I'm trying to make you feel comfortable. If you're in on the call, you're still looking good. You're still looking great right now. Still on the ascending triangle pattern setup. You're still on the uptrend movement. Slowly pulling yourself back up to 535 like a magnet. So keep your eyes peeled. Everything still looks bullish. I see a lot more buyers still moving in, a lot more green candles than red candles as we are going on this uptrend. But you notice notice I'm paying attention to all details though, guys? You notice I'm paying attention to the candles, the colors of the candles, that I see way more buyers. I see a bullish uptrend. I see a possible ascending triangle pattern. I'm seeing that the green candles are trying to engulf the red candle, engulf the sellers. So, but if you notice how I'm slowly trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together, and again, if I go to a 2-hour time frame, you can clearly see that that's what they're trying to do. They're slowly trying to engulf that red candle to let you know that the buyers are stepping in. So if you notice on my 2-hour time frame, you can clearly see that those buyers are trying to engulf all of these candles. So right now, we already engulfed this one. We need to engulf this. We need to engulf this to let y'all know that these buyers are not playing, that they're trying to take over, that they're trying to take out the sellers here. They're trying to take out the sellers here. They're trying to take out the sellers here. As long as we keep continuously moving, because you're engulfing this, engulfing this, engulfing this for a higher movement on up, meaning we're going for a possible squeeze. So, I mean, if you notice that, all I'm doing is paying close attention to details. I'm just paying close attention to the patterns, to the setups, to see who's in more control at the moment. Who's still pushing? You know, is it the Bears in control? Is it the Bulls in control? Right now, you know, right now it's still looking bullish, even though we're getting these little pullbacks. But I told you, the main thing that the Bulls need to stay on top of is 534.50. That's gonna be key. 534.50. They just need to hold this key level. Even if we get a little pullback, they just need to reclaim 534.50. Because and the reason why I'm saying that they need to reclaim it is because they need, as far as bulls, you need to create pullback failures, meaning that your bears will step in to try to stop the bulls, but then the pullback fails, and then you go right back on up, thus creating the bear trap, where you're trapping the bears for another squeeze on up. So, and also, let's take a look at the opportunities. So, okay, every time you pull back, is it a nice pullback opportunity? Small candle, pullback opportunity, small candle, pullback opportunity, small candle, pullback opportunity, small candle. So if you notice, it's not like I don't see massive red candles just yet to say that the bears are coming in aggressive. Every time we get a little pullback, you pop back on up. Pull back, pop back on up. Pull back, pop back on up. So I'm just definitely keep my eyes peeled, especially around this 534.50, to see if those bulls can hold it. All I want to do is keep my eyes peeled at 534.50 to see can the bulls stay on top of 534.50. So as you can see right here, 534.50. See that? The bulls are trying to turn that to support. Trying to hold into support because they're trying to build stairs. They're trying to build staircases. They're trying to continue the uptrend, slowly trying to gravitate their way back up to the 535. As long as the bulls can hold 534.50, you still have room to move up. But they need to hold that because they don't want the bears to turn this back into some resistance when we start to come back on down. So definitely keep your eyes peeled, and all we're gonna do is watch 534.50 this whole time right now until it makes a move either up or down. All we're gonna do is watch this one specific price, 534.50. Keep your eyes peeled on this. All we're gonna do is watch this one price because this one price point can determine a lot. If we crack it, that means the bears are still in control, trying to keep you underneath and pull you back on down. If we stay on top, that means the bulls are in control, trying to hold this key level of support and move it back up towards the upside. So all you gotta do is pay close attention to this one price, 534.50. Let's see. Pull it back on down. See? Pull it back down. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. See how it's hesitating? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. 534.50. 534.50. Keep your eyes peeled on this. Can we hold? Can those bulls hold? Turn into a bear trap, or you get a squeeze on the upside? They could be creating bear traps. Let's see. Let's see what these bears go. Let's see what the bulls gonna do. Now that we are above 534.50, let's see what's gonna happen. Can they stay above 534.50? Even throughout the pullbacks, can we stay above 534.50? All right, we gapped up. All right, cool. That's good. You got a gap up because you didn't close underneath it. You closed above it. So that's a gap up. All right, so that's a good thing for bulls. All right, so you gapped up above 534.50. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. Let's see. Let's see. So now they turn that into support, possible support. 534.50 because we closed it out above. Let's keep it on watch. I'm still watching. Let's see if we get these pullback failures. Can we get a pullback failure, or we're gonna start coming down? Keep your eyes peeled, because we know that the bears are starting up here. You can see these selling pressures up here. So let's see. 534.50 cracking. Getting a nice little reversal. Let's see. See how I slowly pull it? Still fighting, still fighting, still fighting. Again, all I'm doing is watching 534.50. That's all I'm watching, just to see who's going to stay in control. Is the Bears going to come in aggressively and pull it back down to 534, or can the Bulls create a bear trap where they can pull it back on top of 534.50 and run it back up? So I just want to see who's in control right now. Who's going to be in control around this 534.50 range? The Bears or the Bulls? I see a few little shadows. Those buyers are definitely trying to hold 534.50. I just want to see, can they hold it? So therefore, that's creating pullback failures. Pullback failures, that means that the Bears can't pull it underneath and keep it underneath 534.50. So as we are pulling back, pay close attention to the body of the candles. Pay close attention to the bodies of the candles. You notice how the bodies are not going back underneath 534.50 right now? You see the wicks, but you don't see none of the bodies. So that means that's bullish. That represents bullish, because that means that the bodies cannot get back down underneath 534.50. So pay close attention. See how none of the bodies have not closed yet underneath 534.50. The wicks came back underneath, but if you notice, none of the bodies of these candles have closed underneath 534.50. So again, guys, all you have to do is pay close attention to details. Again, you notice none of the bodies. So that means bullish. See that? Let's go, baby. Told you. Let's go. See what I'm saying, man? You just gotta know how to call these plays, man. You gotta know how to call them. It's crazy. So it's man. Now you see why I'm so passionate on stock trading. Now you see it. Why I'm so passionate. All I'm doing is slowly reading. I'm slowly reading the room. None of the bodies have crossed underneath 534.50. Boom! Gap up. Gap up, baby. Gap up. Let's keep going. Let's see. Can we continue? All I did was just read the room. I'm not saying that we can't go back down. We can definitely, but right now it's showing bullish because the Bulls are holding it. So I'm not saying again that we can't go back down to it, but right now this is definitely a bullish setup right now. All I did was read the room. All I did was look at one price, 534.50, 534.50. That's it. All I did was read the room, 534.50. Slowly still trying to build up. Still slowly building up momentum towards the upside. You're still slowly on this uptrend, trying to go back up to where? 535. It's slowly trying to go back up to that 535.27 like a magnet. Slowly doing it. Slowly doing it. So the best thing that the Bulls can do is create bad trap after bad trap after bad trap and keep creating these squeezes, which will keep forcing those shorts out of their position, which will keep forcing them to go higher and higher and higher and higher, because they keep getting caught in a bad trap over and over and over. What you see right here, bad trap, bad trap, bad trap. Come on, man. Don't tell me I don't know how to call these plays, man. Let's go. Man, come on now. Boom. Let's go, man. Boom, man. Go say, man, call that. I'm sorry, man. Don't tell me I ain't call that. Let's go, man. I called this before the breakout. Man, I told you. Let's go, man. What I did, guys, Twitch, YouTube, Tradecaster, what number did I look at? I looked at one specific number. What did I look at? I looked at one number. Guys, what number did I look at the whole entire time before that happened? One specific price. What price did I look at that whole entire time and look? I told you. Man, let's go. Let's go. I told you. Rotation. Don't ever tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. Don't ever tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I sat down here with you guys throughout this whole rotation. I told you the bottoms was going to be 531.40. Boom. I told you once we got back above 534, pay attention to the rotation from 534 because you're back in that channel of the bottom support at 534 up to 535.27. Whoo, man, I'm hyped, bro. Whoo! Woo, I'm hype. I call this from the bottoms. I called it from the bottoms to the top. Man, let's go, man. Don't ever tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, man. Don't ever tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I call this from the bottoms to the top. I told you. And we still ripping. I told. Squeeze, baby. Ascending triangle squeeze. Woo! Woo! Ah! Ascending triangle squeeze. I told y'all. Man, y'all got me hyped now, man. Don't tell me I ain't called this from the bottom to the top. I called it. Don't ever tell me I don't know what I'm talking about as a trader. I'll put in the work for this. I'll put in my time for this. Don't ever second guess me. Don't ever tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I bust my ass to get to this level. I'll put in the work to get here, to help you guys out. I went through hell and back to get here. Look at this. Cause, I hope you're killing it, Cause. Killing it, baby.
Started from the bottom.
Exact hustle. Exactly.
Unknown Drops says, I don't get it. Who second guessed him? I see no chance he.
Look at the squeeze. Man, y'all be banking on calls. Guys, I've been calling this from the bottom. Look at the squeeze. Bruh, tell me y'all killing this. Please tell me y'all killing this. I've been calling this from the bottoms, guys. Since the bounce. And look what, and I told y'all that great candle was in this on a 2 hour. It was going to engulf the. Come on, man. Come on. Ah. I told you, red to green, ascending triangle squeeze. I told you the rotation. It was pulling it up towards 525, 35 like a magnet. I told you that those bulls are trying to get on the other side of the field. I called everything out to a T. Come on, man. Come on, man. I call this. Man, y'all should have been in on these calls, killing it. Please tell me y'all caught these calls. Guys, I called this since the bottoms. I called it since the bottoms. Please tell me y'all got this. Oh, man. Y'all cannot tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, man. I called it since, I told y'all. I told you looked at bullish. I said it's more bias. Ascending triangle pattern. We're getting a reversal. We rotated from red to green. We could be possibly going on a squeeze. We go. I gotta look at 535, 27 like a magnet. You leave from it. You return back to it. Have everything I called out not happen? Have everything I called out not happen, guys? Come on, man. From the bottom to the top, I called this play. I was calling out 531 cents yesterday, and that's what I wanted. I told you I wanted I wanted that to happen yesterday, which I thought we was gonna get, and I missed it. I mean, well, it didn't put on to my entry, but we got it today in pre-market, and then boom, got right back on top of that trend line, started to rotate your way back on up. I told y'all, man, come on. I called this down all the way from the 531.40s all the way up to the top rotations, man. Come on, man. I'm hyped. I called this from the bottoms to the top. I called everything out. The rotation, the red to green, ascending triangle pattern. You got back in the channel 534 to 535. I told you it's going to go back up to it like a magnet. The main thing I told y'all, as long as we stay at the top of 534.50, keep your eyes peeled on that, because bulls are trying to hold that for a possible squeeze on up. All they was creating was bear trap setups for possible squeezes. And I told y'all, we was going to get some short squeezes on a Friday. I told y'all. Man, I told y'all. God dang, I hope y'all caught that. Man, I hope y'all caught that move. Woo! Woo! Shout out to y'all. Marty, fix it. Tyreek, unknown drops. With the fines. J24. Wasn't I not calling this all the way at the bottom before the breakout? Y'all my witness. Live on stream. I called this since this bad boy was down here. Had the trend line set. Got back above 534. I've been calling this before the squeeze even happened. Y'all witnessed me. Y'all witnessed it as I called the squeeze. Y'all all my witnesses. Y'all witnessed the squeeze with me as I was calling up the prediction. The prediction before the squeeze. Dude. I called it. Y'all should be banking. Y'all guys should be up in profits. Y'all should be banking. I should be saying $500 in profits chat. I should be saying $1,000, $2,000, damn near $5,000. Let's go to a call. Let me see. Let me go to a call contract. How much y'all would have been up off of my call, off of my alert? How much y'all would have been up today? Let me see. Let me go to the 7. Let me go to a call contract. Let's go to a call contract that spiked on up. Let me go to one real quick. Yep, let's go to a call contract. How much y'all would have been up if y'all would have listened to my call? That's right. From, what was this? $20 all the way to... Dude. All right, let's see people with small accounts. Let's go a little bit lower. If y'all would have got in at $2. If y'all would have listened to me. $2. Boom. Look at that contract. $2 on the contract. All you needed was $200. And you spiked up to 10, all because of my alert? Bruh! I called this was $200 is all you would have needed to invest in. $200 and you gotta push up to $10, dude. Come on, man. God, dog. Let me check out some other ones. What was this one? Damn near $5, shot up to 20. Off of my call, I alerted it. Guys, this was a money-making opportunity for you. Look at this. Come on, man. Money-making opportunities. And you want to know what? You want to know something else? I'm gonna tell you to go out and tell the truth. While I was calling all this out, I'm not gonna even lie to you. I'm gonna be a grown man about it. To be honest, I didn't even take a trade, and I'm gonna tell you why. I didn't even have no day trades because TOS played me. I thought I had day trades, but then when I was going back to it, it zeroed me out. But what did I do? I still was hyping you guys up. So that's showing you on how unselfish I am. I didn't even go for a trade because I didn't even have it. Again, TOS played me. I thought I had some day trades to go, and I didn't. But what did I do? Did I change my attitude? Did I come in here sad? Was I selfish to be like, oh man, since I ain't trading, none of y'all trading. I ain't telling none of y'all. What did I do? I broke unselfishly, knowing that I couldn't trade. I looked out for you guys. I did put money in your pockets. I put money in your pockets, knowing I couldn't even trade today. Because I had no day trades, because I thought I did. It showed it last night, I had 3, but then when I went back this morning, it showed 0. I had 0. But again, did that change my attitude towards you guys? Nope. What did I do? I still came in hype. I still came in happy. I told y'all guys a story. And unselfishly tried to put money in you guys' pockets, knowing I couldn't even trade today. So how unselfish am I? If I still was looking out for you guys, I could have easily not even go live. I could even say, man, I can't even trade today. I don't even want to trade. I'm not gonna go live. What did I do? Unselfishly came in my live. Unselfishly gave y'all a key plan, a key idea to go on and spike. I put the pattern in your hands. It was up to y'all you guys to take it, and look what SPY's at. I put money in y'all pockets and I couldn't trade. So y'all gotta give me credit, man. Y'all gotta give me credit. I unselfishly still came into my live, still gave y'all the jewels to have y'all a nice Good Friday. Y'all, dude, rock off. Look how much people would have been up. Look. Let me go to it. Right. Let me go to these contracts real quick. What did I do with it? Let me take one. Let me take this one. Boss, unselfishly. Where's my contracts? Let me go to one real quick. Show you how much I would have been up off of my unselfish move that I did for you guys. Unselfishly. Because I wanted to see you guys win. Look how much y'all have been up in profit. Look at this. You would have got in at a $5 contract. Boom. All right, let's go to another one. Let's pick out another one. I'm about to go to every single one of them. On how much money y'all would have made off of my alert. How much money y'all would have made off of my alert. Let's go to another one. I'm hyped. Let's do this. Let's go to another one. I'm gonna go to one even lower for people with small accounts. Let's go. Let's see. Small accounts. Let me go to. Matter of fact, let me switch it over to this one. How much would have been on this one with a small account? This one was what? Underneath $2? You'd have been up already almost. Look at this. Changing your account, guys. Changing your account. Off of my alerts, guys. Look at this. Boom. Red to green. U-shape. Look at this. You don't see that pattern? Red to green. You'd have been banking. Let's go to another one. How much? Let's go a little bit higher. Let's see. Let's go to some high ones. Let's go to some high dogs. Let's see. $10 to 30. $10 to 30. All right, let's go higher. Off of my alert. Let's go to another one. $15 to almost 50. Off of my alert. How much you guys would have all been banking right now? I broke it down for the breakout. I paid attention to one number. 535, 534.50. Y'all was with me. Y'all was my witness. I watched 534.50, 534.50. Did I not tell you 534.50 was going to either be make or break? Y'all heard me say this. Y'all can you can go back on my live and see I'm lying. Did I not say 534.50 was going to be make or break? If bulls can hold it, we can move right back on up. If we get back underneath it, it'll come back on down. Did I not call it from start to finish? Off of one price. 534.50. That's all I watched. One price to change that whole game, to change y'all account. One freaking price. 534.50. You guys are my witness. You know I'm not lying. Y'all can back me up, and it's exactly what happened. 534.50. Boom. Let's go. Shoot. And again, I unselfishly helped you guys out, and I couldn't even trade. To put money in you guys' pockets. That's on y'all. I mean, don't say I didn't give you the keys to the Range Rover. I didn't give you the keys to the, whatever car you want to call, McLaren, Ferrari, whatever. Don't say I didn't give you a car, the keys to your dream car to drive it. Some of y'all just held the keys and didn't even get in the damn car. Some of y'all got in the car, didn't even start the car. How many took the keys from me? Let's be honest. How many took the keys from me, got in that car, and took the hell off? Meaning that you got in on the call and you profited on it. Let's be real. How many guys took the keys, got in the car, and took the hell off? I don't hear nobody in chat in nowhere. I don't hear nobody on Twitch side. I don't hear nobody on YouTube side. I don't hear nobody in Tradecaster side. I don't see no profits. So obviously, I don't think nobody listened to me. I called it because I don't see nobody posting profits. I want to see profits. Where y'all at? Where the profits at? Where the proof? Man, come on. Where the profits? Because, I mean, off of this big-ass move, y'all should have been up. I showed y'all the impact of the contracts. Where the money? Where y'all at? I want to see it. I gave y'all the keys to y'all car, to y'all favorite car. I gave you the keys. Amir, shout out to you, 1,700. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Congrats, boss. You deserve it. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, Twitch. Where you at? Twitch, where you at? YouTube, where you at? I should be seeing some profits. I should be seeing y'all profits, man. Y'all should be up in profits on a Friday. Last trade day of the week. Y'all should be up in profits. Where y'all at, man? Where y'all at? I called it. I should be seeing, let me go back to the contracts. Y'all should be up. How much money should I be seeing in profits chat? In chat, period. Let's see. Let's look at some contracts. That's a put. Let me switch it over. Let me go to calls real quick. Y'all, I should be seeing how much money in chat. Because let me see. Wait. Oh, I put on the wrong one. One. There we go. Look at that. I should be seeing, yeah, if y'all got in at 5 and that bad, all right, let's do the math. We're going to do the math. From $5 to what? How did we go? Up to 23-ish? Almost 23? Yeah, so let's do the math. I should be seeing this in profit. I should be seeing this in the chat. Let's do the calculation real quick. I should be seeing, all right, from 5, so $23 minus $5, $18 times, even if you have 100 shares, you made 1,800. That's off of 100 shares. If you had 1,000 shares, I should be seeing what you got. Oh, 18, right? It was 18. I should be seeing $18 times, let's say you had 1,000 shares. I should be seeing at least 18,000. Boy, the money y'all would have made today. $18. Let's try 500 shares just for the fun of it. 500. Let's do 500. 500 shares. How much you would have been up? Bruh. Money making opportunities. Account changing. I should see, man. Why y'all scared, man? Why y'all not posting no profits? Where the profits at? I gave y'all the keys to the car. Where the profits? Where they at? How much did y'all make? I don't see nothing. We y'all only one person post. One person post. As far as the pullback, miles, A miles. I don't know if I say your name right. You gotta remember you are above 523.27. I mean 535.27. Because now you're above that resistance. That can possibly be used as support. Where you can possibly bounce off of that. So you're above it. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Because now you're rotated above it. So just keep it on watch. I called it, man. I called it. I called these plays, man. I should be seeing thousands of dollars of y'all posting. I should be seeing thousands of dollars that y'all done made in y'all accounts. I mean thousands. I got one. Shout out to you, boss. Made $1,700 on they play. I got the proof right here in my chat that they made $1,700. Only one person called it out. Shout out to you, boss. Shout out to you. $1,700. Somebody listen. Thank you. Thank goodness. Somebody listen. I only traded with $69. I made $200 on the put. Excuse my language. Excuse my language. I'm about to. Well, I mean, shout out to you for catching those tops. One shot. I was talking about that call, that beautiful call, that beautiful squeeze that should have made people a shitload of money. Look at this. Look at this movement. The percentage. I want to see calls. Funk or put. I want to see. I mean, no shot at you, one shot. I'm talking about the people that should have been jumping in on calls on SPY. I know you was on the video, so no shot to you. Shout out to you, boss. I'm talking about the call people, because I know you was on the video. I'm talking about the call people that should have been on SPY or SPX, riding that bad boy on up. So, I mean, shout out to you for the puts, but I'm talking about those call people that I alerted. So, shout out to you. So, I'm not on you. I'm on these call people who didn't listen. That's who I'm on right now. Now you're pulling back. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm talking about them call people. Y'all ain't gonna try to get out of that when y'all ain't slick. Everybody talking about puts. Nah. Yeah, it's easy to go for puts because it's going down. Ain't what I'm talking about. We ain't gonna go that easy shit. We ain't doing that. Nah. We ain't taking that shortcut shit. I'm talking about the calls going up. Don't even play. I'm talking about calls. I don't want to hear nothing about no damn puts. I'm talking about calls going up right now. Who caught the calls going up after I alerted it? That's all I want to know. I don't give a shit about no puts right now. I don't care about puts. I'm talking about who, because y'all not getting out of this. I want to know who got in on the calls riding on up before the put opportunity. Don't even freaking play. Yeah, see, they think they slick. They hit me up with puts. Oh, man, I'm going for puts. And what I'm talking about, who got in on a call going up before the puts? Don't be slick. Who got in on a call off of my alerts going up before the puts? Don't even try it. Don't even be slick with that one. I ain't saying nothing about no puts. I don't care about puts right now. Who got in on a call that I alerted? All I want to see who did it. See, that's letting me know. None of y'all replied. Only one person replied off of my alert. See, because nobody responded. So that's letting me know y'all didn't take it. Because y'all would have got excited. Because trust me, Marty, we know this. Mr. Fixed It, Jenna, we know this. A lot of people get excited making profits. They'll easily post it. Man, I'm up such and such. Because you proud. You glad. Why ain't nobody responding? Why everybody quiet in chat? Why they mute? I don't hear nobody. I alerted it. I don't hear nobody on calls right now. I ain't hear nobody say nothing. I don't hear nobody say nothing. And I gave y'all the keys. I gave y'all the perfect formula to this. Perfect formula. I'm talking about to move up. I ain't talking about to move down. I'm talking about to move up. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna be, like I said, y'all ain't gonna be slick with that one. Y'all ain't gonna be slick with it. Oh man, puts. No. Calls. I said calls going on up. How many took the call alert that I put out? And but hey, trade 4 times. It's okay. You know, but at least you was man enough to admit it. So salute to you. You was man enough to admit it. Shout out to you. So, but it's always another opportunity, boss. So don't never think there's never another opportunity. It's always an opportunity, another one coming. Always. Always another opportunity coming. But I did alert this a massive move to put money in y'all pockets before Friday. I mean, yeah, you're pulling back now on your contracts, but look at that move you made going up. That was a money-making opportunity. Y'all could have been chilling throughout the weekend. Thousands and thousands of dollars that I just try to help put in y'all pockets. And again, guys, all right, Twitch, YouTube, Tradecaster. And I'm not giving y'all jewels for free, and I'm not charging y'all not a damn thing. Am I charging y'all for this information that was a money-making opportunity? Did I charge any of you guys for anything? No. Wasn't that free information I just gave out? That you have to go to other people that be charging y'all thousands of dollars for courses? I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I just gave you jewels just now. Free jewels that'll put thousands of dollars in your pockets, and that was free information. So how I'm not a reliable person or not getting a lot of love from you guys on the supportive side, and I'm putting money in your pockets. I'm giving you free information, and the only thing I ask in return is smash the like button, follow, like, comment, share, which is free 99, and in return, I'll put money in your pockets for free. If that's not a great exchange, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. If that's not a great exchange for me to ask y'all to press a free button to put money in your pockets, that's almost like me going to your house saying, and I have a button in my hand and saying, all I need you to press is a support button or a like button or whatever button. And all you do is press it, and I take money out of my pocket and put it in your hands and say, thank you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's like me going to your house. Appreciate you, Mr. Fix-It. It's like me going to your house, holding a button in my hand and saying, all I need you to do is to press the subscribe button and you'll get money. Boom. Take money out of my pockets, put it in your hands. By that, giving you free content to put money in your pockets. And if that's not an even trade, I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call it. If that's not an even trade. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. Bounce, you still got 534. If you don't catch that bounce at 534.50, you still got 534.
Thank you for all that you do.
Tia, thank you so much, Queen. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
Jake, take 5 deep breaths and smile.
My bad. I told you I'm so passionate about what I do. But y'all see how serious I take it. Like, I'm very passionate about it, and I love what I do. I'm very serious on the information that I put out. You know, I do my homework. I break everything down to a science with you guys. I go through the patterns with y'all. I break it down. Guys, I call everything down to a science. Come on, man. I'm hyped for y'all. I don't even trade. I'm hyped for y'all. I'm hyped for y'all. I didn't even trade. So how unselfish is that? Yeah, thank you so much, Marty. So think about it. How unselfish is that for me to get hyped over y'all? Not for me. I didn't even make crap. I didn't even trade. But how is it, how unselfish is it of me to get hyped for y'all? I'm jumping and happy for y'all as if I made money. I'm happy for you guys. No, well, I didn't have no day trades. They played me. Last night, Coco Mix, that it said I had 3 day trades. And then when I go in this morning, it's down to 0. I was ready to trade, but I had 0. Let me go back to it. Still 0. I'm looking right at it. On both accounts. 0, 0. No day trades on none of them. But last night, it said I had 3. So they played me out of my position. But it's all good. It's all good. You know me. I always catch the next trade. You know how I am. I catch the next one. So one thing I don't do is sweat it. I wait for the next opportunity, and y'all know me, because I'm always going to make money. That's how I look at it. I'm always going to make money, so I don't trip on it. If I miss a trading day, it is what it is. As long as y'all make money, that's what I care about. It's about putting money in you guys' pockets. I know I'm going to put money in my pockets, but I want to make sure y'all have money in y'all pockets, because like I told y'all, I want to make sure that y'all making the amount of money or receiving the amount of money that you richly deserve to take care of you, to take care of your family, to provide to other people in need. But man, I know, boss. I mean, I was pissed off too when I seen it this morning, but I couldn't let it affect my emotions because I had to still stay professional. I had to still go into this live. I had to still help you guys out. But again, that just goes to show you on how unselfish I am, that I didn't put my own, situations before you guys. I pushed it off to the side, got on the live, gave y'all an incredible alert to put money in your pockets, and I'm still happy for you guys. So how unselfish is that of me? Think about it. Didn't even trade, but made sure y'all guys won. Think about it. How unselfish that is that of me to make sure you guys win? Where's my bottle? But like I said, I do have the tipping page. I do have that up. Let me see. Tim page, foundation page, and all of that. If you want to join the Patreon page, I have that as well, guys. Let me set it up real quick. Here. I got spit. Sorry. Hold up. Yeah, I'm back. My fault. Yeah, thank you so much, boy. See, that's why, like I said, that's why you my right-hand man, my go-to guy, man. That's why, like I said, if I'm not in chat, that's why I have you guys take over, Coldplay, and the rest of you guys, my mods. Because, man, y'all guys, I mean, I trust you guys with everything that I do because, again, y'all always prove to me that y'all are, you're loyal, you're hardworking, y'all do everything y'all have to do, and y'all also think about other people as well, which is why I put you guys as mods. So, thank you, too. Thank you for everything that y'all do. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. So I do got the new little tipping page. Like I said, I do have the card set up on there as well. So got that on there just in case.
Jatrid says.
Oh, shut up.
Accepting tips. Link.
And what else I have? The foundation for the leaderboard. And if you want to join the Patreon, like I said, in case you want to ever start breaking down, doing one-on-ones, I got the Patreon as well too, guys. If you ever want to join Patreon, there's no rush. No rush. No rush. So if you ever want to join Patreon, I do have that set up. Patreon and YouTube, got that as well. So again, and what I do is I break it down to a science to help you guys. Like, man, we'll go over deep talks about everything because I want to see you guys win, But again, there's no rush, there's no force. Man, I wish I could have taken that long with you as to focus on how to find out reversal spot. To me first, because you're not going to know what the tops is. Like I said, Coldplay. Okay, when it comes, we know what the bottoms are, but we're not gonna know exactly what the tops is until we get confirmation. This was our confirmation. So all you gotta do now is, say for instance, if we were to get a bounce back on up, all you do is put a line right where the resistance is. That's it. Now I don't know what resistance is if it was to bounce back on up and retest this area because it showed it created history, right? So all you do is just take another line. I know I'm gonna have a crap load of lines. All you do is take another line and go now to where? Because it made history. So now you go to 530, what was it? 530, what's it, 534? Wait, what was it? Damn it, I can't see the, 60. 60, 40, that's your tops. So now all you do is play with that one. So think about it is, I'm not gonna look at the wick. I don't care about the wick. I'm gonna look at the body. What did the body get stuffed at? So I'm gonna hover over here on my candle, at my red. Okay, what was the open? 536.28. So if I do this, 536.28, it'll give me a better reading. So instead of looking at the wick, it's gonna push it right to the bodies. So if there was to bounce back on up, boom, I know where the tops is at. So what I'm saying is, later on down the line, if we were to go back on up, we know where it can pull back up to. So we're gonna have to use that as a magnet for later on down the line after the pullback once we get a nice bounce back on up. So now that's gonna be the new top. Keep that in mind so we know where this area is at now. So we didn't establish that. Now, if we break above it today and create a new high, then we have to move it on up. But as of now, this is the new high there on SPY. This is going to be the new potential magnet to cross over towards the, 540s. So, as we do pullback, we know this is going to be the new area that the bulls will need to cross because, again, go pay close attention. Now, this is a new setup. Look at it. Where did the bodies not cross and where did the bears not allow? 536.28. The wicks went across it, but the bodies got stuffed. So that's going to be our new area. So I'm just telling y'all right now in advance That's going to be the new focus area as we go back up to it later on down the line. Because it can be treated as a magnet later on once buyers do move back in and we do go back on up. It can yank up to what now? This key area. So keep that in mind. See, that's how easy it is to find these as you go into next week after next, or whatever, until we get back to that area. So you always got to keep that in mind. What are you doing class on Saturdays? Wait. Yeah. Tomorrow. Yeah. Thunder. I'll be in tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm gonna be working on. We're gonna go over the basics, starting off the ELE. What is the ELE? Breaking bad methods. Go over the bad methods first. But what I'm gonna do is for my Patreon members who already have members and YouTube members, Gert, that includes you. Y'all can definitely hit me up. Matter of fact, I'm trying to figure out where I can put it at. Where I can get a feedback from you guys. Where y'all can let me know, like, what do you want to go over? Like, what do you want to talk about? You know, I mean, you can do it in my Tradecast, or you can do it on Twitch, or like whatever platform. Hit me up and be like, because I mean, you are paying customers. Where you can go into like, Jay, I want us to go over this. Jay, I want us to go over that. Where I can write it down, set up a little lesson for y'all, because again, you guys' opinion matters too. So Thunder, Gert, and for the rest of you, Jerhoff, if you have a specific thing you want me to go over, man, feel free to let me know so I can write it down, start setting it up early in advance, and then we'll start talking, we can go over the lesson. So, again, if y'all have something in mind, let me know. I'm here to listen. Woo, that was nice, boy. Right back on down in that VY, back on down to the 534. 534, we cracked that trend line, started coming on down, 534, so let's see, can we get back underneath 534, start to rotate back down towards the lower areas, which I wouldn't mind that. So, I mean, could I still go for a swing even though I have no day trades? Yeah, I could definitely still go for a swing. Just kind of early right now. That's the reason why I ain't jumped in yet. But, let me see. Yep. Caught these tops. Because we'll definitely get rejected. I mean, my whole pattern. Look, and it's still going. And look, SPY's still going off of my pattern. Look at this. SPY's still going off of my pattern. Look. Off of my pattern, off of my 180 chart. Look, rejection. I told you. Guys, man. Gotta know how to read this stuff, man. That's why I make my patterns. I read everything like a science book, bro. I take it very seriously. I mean, could we go back all the way down to 531.40? We could. Especially if we crack 534. You still got to really come all the way back down where you can, like a magnet. So think of this being upside down. All right, put it like this. Think of 531 being upside down, and we're trying to go for a top back up towards the upside. So that's another way to kind of look at it. So imagine your bottom as a top in your head. Flip the chart upside down, thinking that, okay, it's trying to go to where? If you were spiking on up, in reverse, where would you be trying to go? Possibly back down to where? 531.40. So that's all you got to do is think about it. So watch. If I flip the chart upside down real quick, I'll show you for example. So let me see. Let me make a duplicate copy. Take my link off. Yo, yeah, one more hour, guys. One more hour. I'm going to soon be out of here because remember I stay half a day. So if y'all got any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to me because I do have to run some errands today. But I definitely had to come through to make sure you guys, I gave y'all the alert that y'all needed to put money in y'all pockets. Shout out to those who listen and made money to go enjoy their Fridays. Shout out. All right, so let's flip this upside down. And let me put 531.40 real quick. So 531.40, boom, boom, boom. Here we go. So it's almost like playing it in reverse. So think about it. So that means if SPY keeps falling, where's it going to try to fall down to? It's going to try to do what? Remember, the chart is in reverse. So all it is doing the opposite, but in reverse. So again, all I did was put the chart upside down. That's all I did. I flipped SPY upside down from, what was this? Was it a 30-minute? 3-minute time frame. Yeah, 3-minute time frame. Take this one off real quick. See, all I did was put it in reverse on this off of this 3-minute time frame here. Boom, boom. So that means we can still come on down to where? 531.40. When you touch this bottom here, so all you do is flip it in reverse. So say for instance, we were going up. Where do you think it's gonna go? it's gonna pull like it's gonna put a what like a magnet, 531.40. So if we continuously fall, that means it's gonna yank it on down to 531.40 like what? A magnet. So in due time, I think we're gonna get a nice little fade. Damn, I think I'm starting to get hoarse. I think we're gonna get a nice little fade back on down towards this key area. Because again, if you think about it upside down and you were going up, where you think that SPY would try to go up to? 531.40. So, but again, upside down. You get it. You get what I'm saying. You get it. God dog, and I gotta keep saying this. You know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. So you're definitely going from green to red now. You're going from bullishness to now bearishness. See that? Green to red. Green to red. That's all you did. But I did call out that play. Y'all boys cannot say I didn't call it out. But yeah, guys, I'm going to soon be hopping on off very shortly. Like I said, if y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, guys, do feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to help you guys with whatever you need help with. I'm here to help. I will be going over lessons tomorrow Saturday, so I will be doing trades talk. For those who don't know what this is, I'll show y'all for those who are not members yet. This is basically what I go over on my Patreon. I'll break it down to y'all real quick. So again, if I go to my Patreon, I'll have extra information on my side. Let's see if I go to my Patreon. So I'll put out different alerts, different alerts on this bad boy. So I always keep this up here. I always change out the daily market. I always keep this updated for you guys. When important data comes out, I'll post it on my Patreon, but it's only for paid members who can see it, which is why it's locked. So if you was to go to it and not paid, it would be blurry. So watch, let me go to the other one, for example. Go to another browser. So if you're not paid, this is basically what you'll see. Oops, ain't mean to do that. Need to go to copy, select all copy, and go to this browser. I think because I think this browser should block it. Yeah, so if you go to this browser to one that's not open, see, everything will be blocked. So if you go down, see what I mean? It's locked. It'll be locked. You couldn't see none of it. So this is all for paid members. Everything is blocked, block. So the minute you pay or you become a paid member, you'll get unlocked information, recaps, a special design economic data. So basically, instead of you having to bounce from website to website, I do all the research to put everything all into one. I put everything all into one. As far as my, let me go to my live stream. As far as the live stream, let me see. Let me go to it real quick. Waiting on it to load. So, god dang, why is this thing so slow? Come on, Patreon. Waiting for this thing to load. God dang, I got so much. I guess I got a lot of information in this bad boy. And also, I have a community inside. I have a community I have inside of it as well too. Two team when I'm putting out, whether I'm going over alerts or I'm doing upgrades on the site. So I have like different little talks with me and Thunder Talk. I got different ones for bronze, silver. So I got different breakdowns, different communities and everything, guys. Let me go back to the home page. I was trying to get down to the trades talk. Hold on, let me go to my collection. Should be in my collections. And like right here, you go to collections. I got different collections. The live streams, FOMC meetings, earnings calendar, economics calendar, SPY recaps, CNBC news. So if you go back to my, where was it at? Recaps? Yeah, it should be on the recaps, right? So go into my live caps. I should have the trades talk right here, which you can see right here. It has a different setup. We're going to be definitely having, and you already know for sure, another thing that we're going to be having coming up is also, you already know we're going to be having a video coming up next. And they got like a different little intro to it. See if the intro going to play. Shit. So yeah, I got like a little different intro to it. That's my Patreon, Queen. Engineers, my Patreon. So this is what the paid members get to see on my Patreon. So I have a different setup. So it's the little setup real quick. I'm trying to go to the setup. Yeah, so this is how the setup looks on this one. Yeah, and then we'll go into a breakdown. Yeah, see, that was on the 19th. But yeah, now you see that it's a different setup on the trades talk, and then we break down different, I go into like a deeper dive on SPY and so forth. But yeah, you got a lot of access, and I am gonna start working on merchandise too for the paid members. So guys, y'all will be receiving free merchandise soon, so y'all have nothing to worry about. I'm working on wristbands, I'm working on hats, I'm working on shirts. So you will be receiving free merchandise. So keep that on watch and keep that in, just letting you guys know. So and also my tipping page, like I said, as far as my trade, the tipping page, I also have got that back up. What is it under? Trades tips. Yeah, so now we got the card access, guys, for the tipping page now. Because remember, all we had was PayPal. Now we have the card access. Now you can access the card for tips or whatever. So we got that as well, guys. So, thank y'all for everything that y'all do, man. So we rocking and rolling. You need to offer... Fact! Hey, you right. He said I need to offer magnets. Because I'm always talking about magnets on here. That's crazy. Hey, I might just do that. I might do a J-Trace magnet, since I always talk about magnets. So I'm gonna try to create a design, kind of like an arrow or something, like some type of chart with the logo in it, saying magnet, like to be funny. Cause I'm always saying channel magnets. I'm always calling out magnets. You're right. That would be funny. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Bear and bull and bear. Well, on the magnet, you talking about? I get commission. No, come on, Thunder. He said I get commission. But that is a good idea, though. That is a good idea. I'm gonna look into it. That is a good idea. That's definitely a good idea. I mean, matter of fact, we could probably do both. One shot, like give people an options. Who are bearish or who are bullish. But have a bull magnet and a bear magnet, and that'll be smart too. Man, y'all coming up with some heat. Y'all coming with some heat right now. That'll be a good one. So, okay, bear, bull magnets. So I'm gonna have to design, man, because I might add my little logo to it or something. Oh no, you know what? Matter of fact, I might use this logo. Hold up, I might do this. Let me go to my other page real quick. I might do this, guys. Let me go to the lunch one real quick. Hold up. I'm gonna come right back to this one. Hold up. Yeah, so you see my little icon? Oh yeah, and I changed my the little message on my icon too on this side. I might use that, but instead of a gift in his hand, put a magnet. That'll be something. Like keep that something like that, but have him hold a magnet. But I'm gonna have to make it one bullish and one bearish. That'll be smart. So I'm gonna have to see if I can figure out something like him holding a magnet, something like that with the market. I'm gonna design something. That's gonna be nice. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna definitely figure something out on that. But well, man, congratulations to everybody, man. To all my wonderful traders today, man. Thank y'all so much for coming through, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a real person. You know what I mean? I don't hold nothing back. Twitch, we gotta get these views up, man. Come on now, like y'all need to stop this damn. To the ones who are viewing me, watching me, shout out to y'all. Love y'all to death. But y'all gotta start out with this damn ninja watching because again. The person, for me to be a person to put valuable information in y'all pockets and only 6 is watching that, y'all don't like money. Y'all hate money. Let's be real. Shout out to YouTube. I got 36 followers on that side and my trade caster. Shout out to y'all because these guys want to make money. Twitch, if y'all want to, and again, shout out to the ones who follow and who's watching. To my 6, thank y'all, love y'all to death. Y'all my family, love y'all. Talking about to the ones who just go in and go out. If you don't like making money, then don't be here. My thing is, this is for a money-making opportunity. Guys, where else can you go to get free information to put money in your pockets? Am I telling y'all, oh man, I'm not going to put out no information or give y'all valuable, man, Nadia, thank you so much, Queen. Thank you so much. But think about it, guys. Am I saying, oh man, nah, you got to pay me in order for me to give you this $1,000 profit idea or this $1 million trade setup? I give y'all free trading ideas for free. All I do is do the patterns with y'all. I set up everything, guys. I put up the charts. I put up the trend lines. I put up the channels. I even break it down with y'all. I ask y'all questions. What do y'all see? If y'all see what type of pattern do y'all see to make sure y'all on the right page. I tell y'all where entries and exits is at. It's like, dude, if y'all don't like money, don't be here. Get out. I'm just going to be honest. Because, again, this is a money-making opportunity. Why just sit here and ninja watch? Don't get me wrong. I give props to the ones who do watch who are not trading, who's trying to learn. Shout out to y'all. I'm talking about the ones who's in trading, but who just sit there, but don't even initiate on the alerts that I put out. You just sit here and ninja watch. You missing out on $1,000 opportunity, but then complain about it. I called out a call this morning. You missed out on a trade, and then shout out to you, engineer. Thank you so much, Queen. But I'm talking about the ones who don't take trades, but complain about it. You watching my stream, not taking the alerts, missing out on the opportunity, and then complain about it. Where we do that at? Today was a money-making opportunity. I showed y'all the contracts, how much money y'all would have had even at a $200 contract. The $200 contract shot up all the way to damn near $10, almost $15. That was a money-making opportunity, even if you had a small account. $200? Guys, that could have changed your account for the month. This was a perfect opportunity on how I changed $100 to $13,000. I just showed you the proof. I just showed you the contracts that was sitting at $200 that shot up to $10. They had one underneath that was like $1 something that shot to almost $15. So how can you not tell me that that's not account changing? And how can you not tell me that that's not proof to show you that I turned $100 to $13,000 by waiting on what? Patterns. That was my proof. So how can you not tell me for the people that have $100 account to complain and say, I don't have enough, $100. I can't make a lot with $100. Then let's go back to, all right, let me put your foot in your own damn mouth real quick. Let's go back. And I'm gonna prove on why that's a lie on how you can change $100 to $1,000 that fast. Let's go real quick. Let me prove you guys wrong, and let me prove it to you. Let me prove it. Let's go. All right. So let's go back real quick. So let's pick a small account. Let's pick the smallest account real quick. The smallest account. You said you got $100, right? So that means you can only get some low contracts. Let me see if I can find a good one real quick. So we're gonna put it to the test to say that you can't change $100 in seconds or in minutes. Let's see. Let's prove it to the test. So let's see. If you only had $100 to start off with, let me see, which one is this one? All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right. So $100. All right, cool. Look, right now, look. Jenna, engineer, Twitch, YouTube, Tradecaster. I'm about to prove this to you on when everybody says it's impossible. I'm about to prove it to you right now. What was this contract at? All right, look. What was this contract at starting off? What was the lows? All right, guys. Look at where my line is at. Where the price is at. What was the lows on this contract? Can y'all answer this for me real quick? Answer this for me real quick. What was the lows on this contract? Remember, you have a $100 account. Let me see. Look, where these lows is at. Where's that price point at right now? Where's that price point at? I'm talking about when you was at the lows. Before the spike. I see it, I'm watching it, boss. Where was the price at on this contract? So I can prove people wrong. So you can say I'm lying. So you can tell me I'm lying. Because I want you to call me a liar. Where was the price at on this contract? Let me stretch it out if y'all can't see it. Let me stretch it out. I know spot going up, but we're gonna stay focused. Let's stay focused real quick. So right now, where is this contract lining up at? Where's the price? Where's the price at on that contract? You remember, you only have $100. No, I'm talking about people that say is that $100 is hard to grow or is impossible. Things like that, because I want to prove them wrong real quick. So, guys, answer my question. Where is the price at right now? Where my little hand is at, where's that price at? Where's that price at? What price is that? On the right side, in that little bubble, what's the price? Engineer, I see you about to come in. What's the price, Queen? Exactly, 74 cents, right? You underneath $100 because you have to have $100 to even get $1 contract. So you're underneath the dollar, right? You at 74, so you still have room to buy. Okay, safe is you get in at 74 cents. You get in at 74 cents on your $100 contract because all you need is one contract. So that means that's what, $74. So all right, let's do the math. From 74 cents, and let's run this bad boy all the way on up. Let's just say 550. Let's say 550. And all you have was one contract, which is 100. So let's just prove these people wrong. So that means that you would have made, we're going to go to 550 minus, I'm going to go to minus, not times, minus 74 cents, 74. That means you would have made $4.76. times, if you had 100 shares, you would have transformed your account that fast. So how you gonna tell me what's not possible? You went from $100 account to almost 500. So what's not possible? You see what I mean? So now, not only would you have had cushion, now instead of playing with a $100 account, you're almost playing with a $500 account, only $500 away from 1,000. See how easy that was? You turned $100 to almost 1,000. Shout out to you, Queen. You're a witness. You done it. But see what I mean? You turned a $100 account to $476 that fast. To say that it's hard to grow. Now you can play with $400. Now you can play in the $1 range. Now you can play in the $2 range of a contract. Now you can play in the $3 range of a contract. Now you can play in the $4 range. Okay. So all right, quick, engineer, rock with me, right? Yeah, 476 right now, right? 476. Okay, that means you're in the $400 range. All right. So let's say if another opportunity was to present itself at $4. Okay, let's just say, because now you can only get around 400. I mean, yeah, about $4, $4.50-ish, somewhere in that bracket. So let's say we got another contract. Oops, did I close it? I ain't mean to do that. So let's say now you're playing with a $400 account. $400 account. And you get another opportunity. So let's get a around about $3-ish. Well, what was the lows on these? Let me see. I'm trying to pick up one that had like a low of $4. Let me see if I can find one real quick. Oh, it was right there. It's right there in my face. I'm tripping. Let's see. So this one, $2. So you got $4 opportunity now. Let's say you get in at 4. Now you can play with 4. Boom, boom, boom. So what is that? So $4, that's $6. So 4 to 6, that's 4 to 10 is 6. So now let's do this. What was 76? 476. So you got 476. Let's see. I'm trying to do the math real quick. So that's 4 to 10, that's $6. Okay, you went in with another contract. So you'd have been up. All right, let's do this. So $6 times one. Let's say you just went in with 100. 600 plus that 497. Oh, sorry, 497 that you had. Oh, goddamn, what the hell just happened now? Oh, I hit divide. I apologize. Sorry about that. 600 plus. I hit plus already. Oh, plus 497. Yeah, so you've been up 1,000. So you've been up 1,000 already. See what I mean? You went from 100 to 1,000 that quick. That's what I'm saying. Stop saying it was impossible, man. Y'all just half of y'all. Let's be real. Half of y'all don't like to put in the work. Let's just be honest. Half of y'all do not like to put in the work because you have that lazy mindset. You do. And let's be honest. You're human. Nothing is wrong with that. But let's be honest. Some of y'all have a lazy mindset. Which is why a lot of y'all, instead of you doing the necessary research yourself, you go to ask a lot of people questions instead of figuring out yourself. Because you get, and sometimes, a lot of times you become lazy because it's due to fear. Because you get scared of thinking that, man, just overthinking about too many things. Like, oh man, this is too much work. Oh man, I gotta study this. Oh man, I gotta study that. Oh, this is too much. And y'all do all of this complaining instead of just shutting up, putting in the work, and understanding and putting yourself in a better position. That's it. All you gotta do is stop complaining. Cause guys, me, Active, AK, Sean, we gotta put in the work. Yeah, it's a lot of work, and sometimes we may go like, but you know what? We do it. We shut up, we put in the work, and therefore we put ourselves in a position we're able to present to you guys. And then nine times out of 10, you start to ask us questions. Why? Because you didn't do the research that we did. I'm not knocking you guys, but you didn't put in the research that we done, But we had to do it. Somebody had to do it. Because when you ask us, we have to have the answer to the problem, right? In order for us to have the answers, we have to do what? We have to put in the necessary work to give you the answers. So even though y'all do all the complaining, we complain too. But we know it's going to be beneficial. We know we have to put in that work. We have to put in that time because it's going to pay off in the long run. Look at Active right now, what he's posting. He's put in the work. He's studied. He's made the sacrifice to make this money, to become, thank you. He watched over 1,000 hours of videos. Guys, I showed y'all my video library. I put in thousands and thousands of hours, and I show y'all for those who didn't see it. I'll show y'all again. Let me go to my library real quick. I'll show y'all. I mean, thousands of hours, even for me. So shout out to Active, and you see why Active is a successful trader that he is, because he puts in the work. So look right here. I'll show y'all my proof. Boom. I put in thousands and thousands of hours on everything. I mean, start to finish on everything I can think of. I mean, breakouts, buying and selling, candlesticks, consolidations, filings, entries, earnings, dividends. I mean, I got a galore of just years and years of studying. Look here, even look, this is all Deckmore down here. Look, I got a whole galore. I'm gonna show you how long I've been a part of Sean's. I've been a part of Sean's, a part of his team for so long. I even watched the transition of his setup. Active too. Active can vouch on that. Active has also been through the transition. Look, this is how old Sean's setup is. Let me go to it real quick. This is how it look. This is how long I've been a part of Deckmore. Show you my proof. Look. Let me turn the music off real quick. Look, his old setup. Look his old setup. You know I've been a part of that long. When his setup, when he was using Active, what was the name of that thing we was going for our news feed? You remember they changed the name to it? God, what was the name of it? God, doggy, what was the name of it? Like the first time. What was the old name of it? This old setup. God. It was an old news scanner that we used to use way back in the day. No, not Traycast. I'm talking about this old scanner. This old setup. That was around when everybody was doing was with Tim Sykes and them and all that. It was old. God, what was the name of this? No, but it was a news scanner, boss, up here. Right here was the old news scanner. But I'm trying to remember the name of it. God, it was so long ago. It was long ago, but they changed the name though. Was it Newsfeed? No, not Newsfeed. I cannot think of the name of it because everybody used to use that until we started transitioning over to Trade Ideas. But this was the old setup. This was the old setup a long time ago. So that's how long I've been a part of Sean. That's letting you guys know. I've been a part of him that long when I watched his website transition from one thing to the next. So now you see his old setup? That's how long I've been a part of Sean. That long. I've been a part of him for a long time. I watched every transition. So, because back in the day, it used to be deckmoretrades.com. And back then, we used to have different tabs. We had the swing trade tabs. We had the profit tabs. We had the... God, he used to have like 4 or 5 tabs back in the day. Yeah, see, you remember the scanners. Yeah, see what I mean? You remember it too. So that's letting me know, we some old cats. See, we remember the old setups back in the day. See, you remember. Shout out to Active. See, he know what it is. But man, shout out to everybody though, man. I'm so proud of y'all, man. I'm about to soon be rolling on our team. No trades for me, man. Like I said, my day trades, they showed me yesterday. I thought I had 3-day trades going into today. And then when I logged in, it went to 0. So that sucked. But shout out to y'all for trading, man. I'm so proud of you guys, man. Let's go ahead and hop into the headquarters, and I'm gonna be giving everybody their love, their shout outs before we head on out. Let's go. Gotta turn it off. My bad. My bad. I gotta turn it off. But where's my soundboard? Yeah, here we go. But yeah, guys, man, I'm about to soon be rolling on out, man. Like I said, it's a Friday. I'm gonna probably sit back and why are you on a cash account? Why am I not on a cash account? I've just been so fond of margins. I don't know. I've just been so used to it, margins. You know, it's like if it ain't broke, why fix it? That's why I just wait it out. You know, if I miss it, oh well. Yeah, I know, and I need to. I know. I guess because I got so comfortable with margins account, I stuck with margins for a long time. Because I don't know, I just like it. I just love it. But you're right though. I do need to go to that cash account. You're right. So I do agree with you. But yeah, team, I'm about to soon be getting ready to rock and roll. Let me go ahead and give some love out. And again, shout out to all the people that profited today. Active, man. Shout out to you for profiting, coming through and knocking it out the park. Okay, I got you. So I just have to switch it over. Just switch it over to the, okay, I got you. So just take it from the margin to the cash account. That's what you're saying. Well, the reason why I was stuck on margin account, I'm not gonna lie, was because the buying power. Because at the time when I was doing day trades, I would like to keep it up at 2,000. Yeah, 2,000. So therefore, I can get that extra buying power to catch those trades. That's why I was so stuck on margin back in the day. But that was before my option days. I mean, now I can actually switch to cash account due to the fact that I'm doing options versus just normal day trades. So yeah, you're right about that, Active. You're 110% correct. You're right. Because like I said, I was only using margin account during my day trading times. But now that I'm not doing day trade, the regular shares, I'm doing options. Cash account will be smart. You're right. So I agree with you. You're right. Yeah, I said this. Yeah, that's why you're right. That's why I said I'm gonna switch over. You're 110% correct, and I'm gonna do that. And thank you for reminding me of that. So I'm gonna do that today. But yeah, team, man, shout out to everybody, man, who killed it today, man. I'm so proud of you guys, man. We came a long way, man. Today was a nice little movement on up, man. Again, shout out to the ones who caught that call alert. Shout out to y'all because I called it, and I'm glad y'all got it. Called them today. Okay, boss. Thank you, Act. Thank you. And let me go ahead and give a shout out to my YouTube and my Twitch family on this side first. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to Nadia. Thank you so much for the super sticker and shout out for the love. Thank you so much. I will be going live. I will be doing our classes tomorrow, so I will be going on tomorrow. And what I'm gonna do is, Queen, I'm gonna go ahead. I mean, cause I know you're on the bronze. Nadia, you're on the bronze membership, right? The bronze membership. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, cause you've been a great sport. I'm gonna go ahead and give you that access to the Trades Talk too, because even though I know you're in the bronze thing in the bronze setting on the Patreon, I'm gonna go ahead and give you access to the other one too. So I got you. So I mean, and that's my way of saying thank you for everything you've been doing for me, Nadia. So thank you. I got you. Best believe I got you. So shout out to Nadia. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to Marty on both sides. Terry, shout out to you. I hope y'all have a blessed weekend. Hustle and Flow, shout out to you. Tariq, shout out to you. Who else I got? What the Fall, shout out to y'all, man. I hope y'all have a blessed weekend. J24, that's on my family side, on the Twitch and YouTube side. Thank y'all so much for everything y'all been doing. Go ahead and give y'all roses. Go ahead and give y'all little sound effect. Boom. And last but not least, you already know what time it is.
Shout out to you, J-Drift.
Man, you too, boss. I hope y'all have a blessed weekend, guys, and we're going to be knocking it out next week. We're going to be rocking and roll. So last but not least, let me give a shout out to my team, my you already know, my other family, my Tradecaster family. Let me go ahead. Matter of fact, let me scroll it on up first. Let me scroll it up first so I can go down the list. Let me do that first. Because I know I used to have a habit of going up too high and I'll be speaking on the wrong dates. So let me go to the right one this time. Yeah, today's the 7th. All right, let me go ahead and give a shout out to Jerho. Hey, Jerho, be ready for tomorrow, boss. I'm gonna be working on some content. And again, if there's anything that's specific you need me to go over on the Patreon, over our lessons, Jerho, hit me up either on a Tradecaster or just hit me up at Patreon. I got you, boss. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to Jerho. Shout out to you for coming through. AR Trades, Jenna, Scrooge. Engineer, shout out to you, beautiful queen. Who else I got in the building? Marty, my right-hand man. Coldplay, my other right-hand man. You know how we get it. Vandy, shout out to you, boss. Kato J, shout out to you. Go to Paquito, that's my other guy right there. D Willie, that's my other man right there. Shout out to you. Who else I got in the building? Who else we got? I'm gonna make sure I get everybody. Let me see. I already called you out. AK-47, that's my brother from another mother. Shout out to you, Mr. Fix It. Always a pleasure, boss. Low bar, always a pleasure. Who else I got in the building? Rock Off, shout out to you, boss. I hope y'all have a blessed weekend, man. One Shot, kill it. Emils, Miles, I want to make sure I'm saying your name right. Shout out to you, boss. Thunder is always a pleasure. But Thunder, get ready for tomorrow. We're going to be knocking it off for tomorrow. Who else we got? I want to make sure I get everybody. Trade 4 times. Shout out to you, boss. And like I said, even if you miss a play, hey, wait for the next setup. It's always going to be another play. Always remember that, guys. Coco Mix, shout out to you. Hope you have a blessed weekend as well. Make sure I got everybody. I think that's it. I think it's it. I think I got it all the way down to active. I think we good. But yeah, guys, I do hope y'all have a blessed weekend, man. Again, congratulations to y'all who killed it. Matter of fact, let me bring up my what you call it real quick. Let me make sure we don't have anything major coming out next week. Let me make sure I take care of y'all for next week. Let me make sure. Nothing scheduled on the 10th. We got CPI data and PPI data next week. Keep that in mind. CPI data will be Wednesday and PPI data will be Thursday. So definitely keep that in mind. So just wanted to remind you guys, and I'm gonna put up alerts anyway, let y'all remind you. So, but I will be back Monday, same time, same bad time, same bad channel. I'm just kidding. At 9:15 Eastern, 8:15 Central, and we're gonna be rocking it up, getting everything set up from here. And again, guys, I do hope everybody have a blessed and wonderful weekend. Shout out to all the traders, and we're gonna do what we do. So go ahead and get y'all rest, man. Spend that money that y'all made, and you already know. You already know what I'm about to say before I head on out. Maximize your reward, minimize your risk. Always put grateful over greed, and you will succeed every single time. Team, I hope y'all have a blessed weekend, and we're going to keep rocking and rolling. Peace.